We're here to wake up the elect of people which are Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, Issachar, so-called Negroes, Latino, Native Americans, also our people. And we give all praise to Yahweh Shem Shah, by Hashem called Dash, and double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone.
Shalom. Yeah, we out here another Saturday. Like the brother said, we coming to prophesy the downfall of America, man. And we do this because number one, this the Lord. We good. All right. Job 9:24, Bubba Kashah.
That's already this is Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covers the faces of the judge and thereof.
Yeah, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. And who is the wicked? The so-called white man, Esau. That's his biblical name. And you know that between Donald Trump and those Rothschilds and all those other elites, they the ones that's running this place, man. And everything is his upside down, man. And like the brother brought out, they cover the faces, the judges of the faces thereof. Let me see that Yahweh Shah son, Bubba Shah. Oh, Salaki. Caesar Borgia, Salaki. This is the face they cover. This is the face they cover. They whiten his face. We all know in the scriptures it says Yahweh Shah is a man of color, man. This not no man of color. They said his hair was woolly. His hair not woolly. They said he had eyes of fire, red like fire. He don't have that, so this is nothing but a complete lie, man. That's what Esau, the so-called white man, do. Rape, rob, and murder, man. This is a big thing that they did to keep Israel basically jacked up, man. This is huge.
Yeah, can I go also deeper into that? Going back to Egypt, you had what you call Alexandria, Egypt, where they stored all the records. You go out on the line of the Ptolemies, the Greeks who conquered Egypt. Guess what? They did the same thing. They put the image of Serapis Christi, okay, which come from the god Apis and Osiris, and they put it together and call it Serapis. So they did that then, and they also at the time of the Maccabees, okay. So they've been doing it, okay. The time of the Greeks, okay, the time of the all the way up to the Renaissance, where Pope Alexander used this image here to be the new Christ, which comes from ancient Egypt, really. Okay, it's a lot. We trying to teach.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, and you know, like the brother brought out about those things happening back in the times of the Maccabees and things like that. We also something else came out in the news this week. What those so-called Edomites did that we already knew about was with those popes and all that stuff touching these kids, man. That's some more wicked shit they did. You know, going over to the Vatican, they like the brother said, all these images, they hold a lot of images and a lot of things. They know the truth, man. But their job is to keep how the Lord put the spirit on them to keep us confused, man.
He also had sex with his own sister.
Exactly, good point, Op.
Yeah,
this guy right here had sex with his own sister.
You telling me Esau not the devil?
Hey, can you get Matthew 23 and 8?
Yep. I got this one scripture before you get that. Order to the wickedness of Esau, and you know, mainly their new. It'll explain itself. There's Jeremiah 11 and 19. Oh yeah, this is Jeremiah 11 and 19. But I was like a lamb or an ox that is brought to the slaughter, and I knew not that they had devised devices against me, saying, let us destroy the tree with the fruit thereof, and let us cut him off from the land of the living. that his name be no more remembered, be no more remembered. So that's it could be talking about the New World Order too, but that's everything that Esau is doing. Well, everything that Esau is doing is closer to the New World Order. Just to bring it in further, the slaughtering of Jake, you know,
the homosexuality, the
Yep.
RFID microchip, all these things are being incorporated and pushed expediently, man.
One of the main things that they did was they caused our people to not know who we are. You know, they call our people black or African American. You know, that's not who we are. You know, that's right. That scripture right there goes into Psalms 83. You know, where they caused our people. You know, all these other nations came together and they caused our people to go off.
Come,
You know.
come. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's a lot of atrocities. Esau, the so-called, aka the white man, there's a lot of things he set out here and did. It's so many things we can't even put a number on him, man. It's just numerous things, and it's things that we don't even know about, man.
Or you could get the curses, get Deuteronomy 28.
Come.
You know, because that's a lot of those things that happened in Deuteronomy 28 is because of what Esau did. Our people being cursed to live under the so-called white man. You know, the lowest people on this planet.
But ultimately, it's because of us going off that Israel is in this situation, because Israel stiff-necked and want to do what they want to do, man.
Let that go get Deuteronomy 28. Yeah, and our people wanted to go follow after the white man. You know.
So they got him.
Yeah, what?
So they got him.
Yeah. This is what our people wanted to do. You know, the Lord made us an independent people, you know, above everybody else, but our people wanted to be like these other nations, man.
Still do.
Deuteronomy 28, you know. Just go through with the curses, you know, because that's simple. If somebody coming in, they're supposed to be able to understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I did a video this week on something called actuality. You know what I'm saying? Which actuality goes into reality. You know what I'm saying? Or what's actually happened. When you go through these scriptures, this is actuality. You know what I'm saying? And then we know, like, the things they say, the things that was before times was written for our learning.
Right.
Because those things that was going on back then are today.
And also, scripture slightly paraphrasing, nothing new under the sun. And when you go into that word read, that means, like, again, it's happening again in so many words, you know?
It's like reincarnation, back in the flesh.
Come.
Replay.
Come. Start at 15, yeah.
Alright. This is Deuteronomy 20:28-15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes.
Hey, that's your son?
Little brother.
Little brother? We got flag shorts.
Go ahead, You know what? If this young man was up here doing some Chris Brown and shit, you know, some folly shit, hitting a wheelie on a bike, stopping, everybody will stop and look.
He doing something great right there. He said, how many kids this age you see read? He reading something of substance. He reading the truth. He speaking the truth, you know? And these niggas just ain't getting it. But go ahead, Doc. You can continue on.
All these people care about is Baltimore Ravens. You know? That's all they care about. I'm telling you, that's really all they care about. I see people all day, every day wearing Baltimore Ravens gear. All year round. Crabs.
And the sluts, what they do.
And
They
we-
wearing that shit, walking around hoping they get a Raven. That's all it is. Hoping they get somebody decent. But you're going to find out that the men of the Lord is going to be exalted. We're the popular ones, man.
Come.
You know? Go ahead, Doc.
Which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Yeah, so I mean, like the scriptures say, all these curses coming on because Israel ain't listened to the voice of the Lord, and the voice of the Lord right now is coming through the prophets, man. They're sitting out here just trying to wake up the hopeful elect, man. We not just sitting out here for nothing. We trying to reach the elect, man. We trying to wake up the elect, man. And people just walk by like we just out here for our health, man. But once you hear this truth, if you take heed to it or not, man, you already condemned, man. So if it's meant for you to get it, you're gonna get it, man. But that's why we going through these curses, man. Cause Israel don't want to hearken to the voice of the Lord. You can continue on out.
All right, keep going, go.
Alright.
It's already passed.
This is verse 6. See, cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
And the field is the world. Okay.
Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store. Cursed.
Hold on. When you try to store something, some food, okay, you got fucking you gotta worry about the food. Well, like bananas, for example. That shit go bad as soon as you buy it.
As soon as you rip one off the damn thing, they brown. As soon as you rip it, it activate, die.
Yep. What they say, you put like aluminum foil on the little tip where they gather, but I don't know if that shit.
That shit still die. I get a bunch of that. I just kind of quick.
Yeah, you gotta throw like 3 of them in the shaker.
Yeah. About 3 days, they ain't no good.
Yeah.
You got
go ahead.
The roaches and rats that you gotta worry about too.
Yeah.
You know?
Roaches, rats, niggas, taking it from you.
Somebody in your family eating your shit, you know?
Man,
you gotta put your name up on it, put it in a bag.
Man, I knew I had a sandwich in this goddamn refrigerator.
Don't pick up the cereal box, there's only 3 Fruit Loops in that bitch.
I already know how that is.
Shake.
Want
that cereal shake.
With a cereal shake.
She's shaking her head, look.
The white man is the devil.
That's right!
You gotta own a company, you have to buy a company or the bank just to get permission to take the whole money safe and the stocks to their room and get it in your house to not have niggas trying to steal your food.
Yeah.
And when you look at the like the actual like trying to store things up in your house, right? The non-perishable foods, right? Which is the shit that's really not healthy. That shit be lasting like 2 years. Yeah. But you get some
longer than that.
Yeah.
With all that's the shit with the preservatives and all that, like you said, the bad shit with the salt and how the fuck you got some stew with some beef in there, you can have it on the shelf for 2 years. Yeah. You know that shit ain't right, man.
Process.
And who's making it? Esau.
That's right.
Esau putting that out there.
And who eating it? Jake.
You know the cardiologist will tell you if you got any heart condition, blocked arteries, they'll tell you leave processed foods alone. It's not good for you. They'll tell you that shit. So why the hell is it on? Why did the FDA approve it? Because it's got drugs in that shit, chemicals. But meanwhile, you go buy a McDonald's salad, which I would never go into McDonald's and buy anything. That motherfucker you can sit out for 2 days and it's still green.
But that's the thing. I'm glad you brought that out. The water Yahweh Simi Ashai. Even at McDonald's a couple weeks ago, like 200 something people got sick from eating them salads, man.
Yeah.
So I mean, man,
spraying it with the green shit, man.
This shit fucked. All this stuff fucked up.
And they spray it with like a dye, you know, to keep it green.
Right.
And that dye preserves it.
This brother right here put an article out about the Cheerios or something. Got weed killer. What was it? Weed killer something in there?
Yeah, Cheerios.
Yeah.
Like all the cereal basically. What's that with the Quaker
Okay. Yeah.
That's some fucking some racist shit right there. That nigga on the box. The Quakers was racist.
Yeah, the Quakers, they was with some bitch Harriet Tubman. They supplied Harriet Tubman with weapons to help get slaves from the south to the north. She wasn't nothing but a fucking coup set up to transfer slaves. Then they give the black woman the credit of the Underground Railroad. You know, goddamn well ain't no nigga woman build no Underground Railroad. The Quakers did that, man.
She ain't built no Underground Railroad. And another thing, man, in that time wasn't gonna follow no goddamn woman, man.
Yeah, hell no, they won't follow.
The fuck a man gonna follow a woman to some freedom? They would have killed the fucking ass, man.
She wasn't nothing but a taskmaster. They had an Edomite pretty much with her to help get the slaves from the south to the north. And if I'm not mistaken, they gave her a gun.
They went in
a shotgun.
They went in on that she had Edomites following her on what's the show they took off the air?
Underground.
Yeah. Yeah, because all you gotta do is read. They tell you research it. The schools will tell you some shit, and they gave out Black History Month for that shit.
And they try and put on a $20 bill.
Tried. Give a nigga, put a nigga woman on money? Shit, that's why the black woman thinks she's the shit now.
Right.
You put a nigga woman on money, you might as well just say goodbye to this place.
Yeah.
Well, it's already done.
Well,
look at that. Look at the infrastructure. Look at that place. Look at that building right here. All this shit is done, man. America's on borrowed time, man.
These takeout food places. Once we went to McDonald's, we saw crazy nigga woman just running and falling. They all had to get her up, just jump in, falling on everything.
I want to help
well,
a bitch
hopefully
ass
you
up.
ain't going to fucking McDonald's no more, man.
You gotta
Help a bitch ass up.
Yeah, just make the point short. Go ahead.
This is Psalms 64:6. They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. So that's them making these goddamn diseases, man. Doing everything that they do. You know? These buildings, they build jails, more churches. They don't even really build churches like that no more. But you know, that's what they do.
Yeah, everything Esau do, man. It's smoke and mirrors. It seems like they doing it for good things, but we know they wicked, man. They naturally wicked. It may look like it's something good, but it's something wicked that's coming with it, man. When you go into the foods, when you go into the banking system, all that lending and all that stuff, is nothing righteous about Esau, man. They just plain wicked, and it ain't no goddamn good white man. Plain and simple.
It is righteous when they killing our people, though.
Oh yeah.
They killing niggas. That's a good thing.
Yeah, that is a good thing.
We reward Esau, because not all these people that they're killing is wicked. You know? Now, when Esau starts killing the men of the Lord, then that's when shit get real, man. But hey, they shouldn't even be touching Israel any goddamn way. You know? But that's the part of the curses. You know?
I can't wait till that time come. It like the scripture says, it's a time for everything. But I can't wait for that time, like you put up with that. I have a dream. I can't wait for that dream. with them Edomites getting whipped and shit.
We're gonna make that dream a reality.
Right, I can't wait for that time.
You got it out.
He was on 16. You were at 16, right? Take it to 20. Go to 20, y'all.
Alright. It says the Lord shall send upon thee cursing vexation, and rebuke, and all that thou settest thine hand unto for to do, until thou be destroyed, and until thou perish quickly.
Yeah, that the Lord, he gonna be vexed, man. You got his prophets out here, this preaching his word, and
Are y'all Christians? believe in the Bible at all? Do you believe in homosexuality?
The one on the right.
Do you understand? Do you believe in lesbianism?
Do you believe in bestiality?
You know, all them Edomites believe in that.
You believe in BBC?
That's the important question.
Yeah, that's the real
an
important question right there.
But you know what?
Jesus,
They're going to get taken, man. You're no longer going to have to be licking on rubber and shit, man.
I already claimed Janet. That's mine. Janet.
Oh, from
Three's Company. Yeah. The boys, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but cause Salakia, get back on point. The Lord, he gonna be vexed, man, because his prophets out here trying to wake up the elect, trying to wake up Israel, period, and you're not listening. That's why all these curses happening, man. And it ain't gonna be nothing nice, man. When after this RFID microchip come out and get the running right, man, this place gonna be destroyed, man. This place gonna be destroyed. Niggas, 2/3 niggas gonna be destroyed, and it's gonna be a beautiful thing, man. It's gonna be a beautiful thing, man. You think shit bad now? Get that out.
Wait till the Lord come back, man.
Oh, yeah. It's in
Yeah, you know.
You get that revelation. Yeah, we're gonna get. Yeah, since we already going into that direction.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
I think it's 13, Revelation 13, maybe like 20 or something like that.
I think it is 13.
Yeah, but
16 out.
13, 16.
okay.
Yeah, I was right there too. Yep. I knew it was somewhere in here. Yep. This is Revelation 13 and 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a right, to like a mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
Yeah. And he calls all poor and rich, free and bond, to receive that mark in his right hand or his forehead.
Yeah.
And that's what that's talking about, man. It's talking about this RFID microchip, man.
Yeah.
And as you can see right here, it's showing how that microchip is going to be inserted, man. It's going to be inserted in, like the scripture said, in your right hand or your forehead, man.
Yeah.
It's so many strategic ways Esau got out here. He gonna be chipping people, and they ain't even gonna fucking know it, man. Like Apostle Tahar brought out in this video this week, people just getting arrested for non-violent crimes, man. They chipping them instead of them giving them the goddamn home monitoring thing. They trying to pass a law so they can chip you, man.
Yep. And
to keep track on you, man.
And niggas, our people, our wicked people, will be quick to accept their chip because of how Esau is doing it. Because if they do it like quickly, like in an instant, without bringing it in slow, people ain't gonna want to take it like that. So what they got to do is they got to bring out some type of either a sickness or a new phone or something that's good. They got to bring it out slowly.
Well, they got to dumb you down.
They got to dump people down.
Because when it first came out, we called it home box office, HBO.
Right.
And you put it on your leg. I already knew back then that was going to be the next move, to put it in your skin. That was back in the 90s. I knew they was going. That's where else is going to go? They know niggas going to cut it off.
You right.
You know?
And it's funny because my brother, he on home monitor right now. They was calling him like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning saying like you done stepped out of the house or whatever. He was like, man, I ain't stepped out of the house. What you talking about? They said they was gonna come and send somebody to check the home monitor out. They came and checked it and they told him by him having the electronics in the house, it made the thing triggered the thing to go off. Yeah. So they already know that they do these things, and that's going to be attacked. And if you don't want to be in jail, you're going to have to take that chip because they're going to do away with the home harmonics and things, because they're going to say it ain't accurate.
It's gonna make it easier. Too.
Exactly.
Or more reliable.
So they say.
Yeah, they do that with all technology.
Come.
It's more reliable. You know? All right, go ahead.
Come. Oh, you had a little bit more on that out? We at 16? We was at 16, right?
How can Jesus look like that, right? How dare he look like that, right?
Slap.
You know that was an actual man. They put him up to be Jesus. That's not who he never really looked like that. There you go. Are you Mexican? You're a native, you're an Indian. You're a tribe of Israel. You're an Israelite. You're one of us. Huh? Christian. Ah, you're a Christian. But that's our people.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, you know what Christian means, right?
No.
You know what a Christian is?
No.
Of course not. That's how dumbass people.
Okay. Well, let's talk about the Bible if you're a Christian. If you really believe in God, you'll do it.
Not now. That's
Yeah.
always the case.
It's always the case.
But soon as
His woman's getting offended.
if that car run down the street and get hit by another car or something, they're going to be hollering, oh my God.
Yep.
You going to have time then for the Lord.
Yep. Oh, Christ. When something happened, even an atheist, first thing they holler is Jesus Christ. You know, all of a sudden. Or they're dying and they're in a hospital bed with their feet up and shit.
Oh,
You know,
my Lord.
With the shit plate under their ass. The first thing they're going to do is cry for Jesus.
Yeah.
You know, the butt pan and shit.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. You know,
Yeah, you
they
had
can't
something
make it to the bathroom.
Yeah, a little bit.
They're going to cry on Christ. They're going to call on Christ.
Yeah.
That image offended the hell out of me.
Yeah, dude.
It's the hook.
Yep. It's Psalms 141 and 10. Let the wicked fall into their own nets, whilst there I will escape. So the wicked is gonna fall by Esau is gonna fall by his own devices, basically.
The scriptures say that it should come down on his own pate, you know.
Gone. Gone.
Which really means power structure.
Yeah, the missiles that Esau probably shoot
I was
up,
getting ready to say that. Yep.
probably come right back down.
Yep.
The motherfuckers.
Well, I had the dream of that, remember?
Yeah.
Apostle God put on his down. Gone. The missile came out of the gas station and turned around and came right back down. And it said USA on the missiles, man.
God. And I was just thinking about it, you know, Lord willing, I could do a video on it. Just, you know, imagine that feeling, you know what I'm saying, that the men of the Lord are going to have when they actually get the victory over this man. You know what I'm saying? When we up in the chariots, you know what I'm saying? And you actually feel like, whew.
Yeah, it's gonna be a sigh of relief, man.
Like you can just really just take that, you know, that breath. Like you can finally breathe. You know?
Yeah, for number one, we ain't gonna be under rulership of Esau no more. And then we know everybody gonna be in a righteous mind state. So I mean, it's gonna, like you said, it's gonna be like that breath of fresh air that you never even had.
You're gonna be looking at the brother like, oh, brother.
We made it.
You'll be happy, man.
Get to breathe actual air, eat the right food. The food gonna taste good. We're gonna be back to our good status, our great status.
Right. And then too, if you're of the elect, that means that Yahweh Shem outside knows your name. He know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like individually, like on an individual level, like, you know, because he's dealing with everybody individually. You know what I'm saying? I think that's Revelation try 15:2. If somebody could get that for me. I think it's 15:2. I want to say it's 15:2. This is my scripture. Yeah, you can let go of that. Revelation 15. Oh yeah. Wow. Yeah, I think it's 15:2 with that. What is it? Having hearts. The 144,000.
Yeah,
Seen the glass swing on the fire.
14 and 2. 14 and 2. 14 and 1. 14 and 1. Hey, you know, when the Lord returns, you're gonna be my woman, right?
You can
You
have
want
it
to get
now.
started right now, just give me your number. I'm gonna show you what a real man is, all right? All right, go ahead on that.
Yeah,
See,
ready.
I can get it right now.
Yeah, shit.
See, that's a part of the confidence that we're gonna be able to have all these women too, man. When we get up in the kingdom, but go ahead out.
Well, that's why they walk around like that.
Right. That's why she ain't say nothing, because she know why she walk by here.
She's smart.
In their spirit, they do understand that, they want men. When you look at Deuteronomy 22nd chapter, when that rape doctrine that they talk about, that they say so much hate. Why in that scripture, when he said he laid hold on it, it ain't say she cried?
Right.
She didn't fucking cry.
Or fight.
Because it was honorable for a woman to be taken. Like today, these women walk like that because they really want to be taken. But feminism has evolved them into believing that they don't need anybody.
How you think they write up all them romance novels?
She did.
And they getting taken. They in
All of them.
Taken, 5
All
years,
of them.
Yeah, what?
She did
You
that
right,
certain-
Doc.
She did that certain stance where you said that.
Like a female dog would do. Pose, get down, be ready to be taken, man. The men of the Lord is going to take women, man, whether you like it or not.
Gone.
We're going to have our way. Look at the women in these so-called lovely romantic relationships. Why they ain't happy? The men too fucking soft, man. They lighting candles and shit. They playing the fucking love songs.
Yup. Singing to
Fucking
them.
women. Yeah, women don't need no. Man, I don't need my woman to be fucking listening to a motherfucker sing to her.
Prime example. This guy right here, this woman, it was a nigga woman that just walked right there. That guy supposed to be so tough. He just bowed down to her. I seen that shit. I don't know.
Crazy, yo.
Yeah, he just bowed down to her. That was prime example. Just as you was saying
And she
that.
ain't
Lord
gonna
sent
respect
examples.
No, cause she just looked at him like,
What, the crazy?
Let's get the
Yeah.
scripture back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Revelation 14:1.
It's Revelation 14:1. And I looked, and a man stood on a Mount Zion.
That's talking about Yahweh Shah. Okay. And Mount Zion, okay, that's the mountains going to governments, okay? Talking about a governing of people. Okay? Go ahead.
All right.
So that's talking about the elect, okay? Keep going.
And with him, 140 and 4,000 having his father's name written in their forehead.
Right. So the same way how we come out here and we confess or profess the name of Yahweh and Yahweh Shah, okay? That's the same way how the Lord, he knows every one of us by our name, okay? Which it would have to be since the very beginning of the earth, since the world began, since anything started, but go ahead.
And I heard a voice from heaven as the voice of many waters. And that was great. And as the voice of a great thunder, and I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps.
Yeah, because when the elect is with Yahweh Shah, okay, they gonna be like, man, the water Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, all types of praises is gonna go up, man. The water Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, and it's gonna be like, yo, you brought me through everything that all this bullshit. Whatever, no matter what brothers are going through on an individual level, because we all going through some shit, man. Okay? And then when you first off, when Jacob's trouble go by, you go through that, okay? And then the Lord comes back and you end up getting delivered from out of here. Because no matter what we going through right now, when Jacob's trouble comes, it's going to get even worse.
Yeah.
But when Yahweh Shai comes, it's gonna be like a whole lot of weight done got off your back, man.
Come.
Keep going up.
I mean, but also going through these things, you know, that help keep the faith, man. The Lord putting us through these adversities and things like that, man.
Yeah,
that help keep the faith.
To see so-called white man, you know what I'm saying, walking around like a fucking crazy man. And then I was just thinking about that during the week too. Like a lot of these people, right? They don't have no motivation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You just look at these people in Baltimore, it's like, what are you doing with yourself? You know, you just wake up every goddamn day with your Ravens gear on and shit. You know?
The Ravens gear.
You wake up with your Ravens shit that you done slept in and shit, you know? And you go out there and hang on the block all goddamn day.
They worship the Ravens. That's all they do, they worship.
We already know how niggas' days be.
Yeah.
You know how it starts off.
Yeah.
You know, got the Fruit Loops. You probably be mad as shit, like you said, with the three rings in the motherfucking box and shit. Like, what the fuck is this, man? Some other little children to the store, you know. Get a new box of Fruit Loops and shit. You know? And then them niggas go out there on the block all day. Probably got a little a 40 ounce. You know, probably try and get high. Probably try and look at their homeboy daughter or some shit. Or wife.
He like that one that was going with the stick. He like that guy that was on that show. I forgot his name, but he always called French fries potatoes.
So
Sling blade.
Oh, Sling Blade, yeah, that's what he did. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I was about to say when Yahweh Shai comes back, we getting away from these people who don't have no motivation, man. Okay? It's like you know, working out and then you actually got that workout that pays off at the end of the day. You know? But you can keep going on that.
Alright, as they sung, as it sung before the throne, and before the four beasts, and the elders, and no man could earn the song, but the but the 144,000.
Right, and that's starting now with the elect. The elect is learning their new song right now. The scripture says the kingdom of Yahweh starts within you. Okay? And only the real elect will be out here in season, out of season. The elect is the ones that's going to really be pushing hard, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, can you get 15 and 2? Jump to 15 and 2.
Do you get Ezekiel 7? 21.
Alright, this is Revelation 15 and 2. And I saw as it
7 and 21.
as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire.
And that's when the elect is in them chariots and they looking down on Earth as it getting lit up with thermonuclear missiles. And the chariots doing their work, man. Okay? After
That's a lot. Now, I was going to say, now that's when it's talking about present tense. Like when them Christians try to say that Jesus being white because he's glowed in the furnace. It didn't say glow. That's burned. After the glow, like the brother was just reading, then you're going to have the burntness. But this is talking about that glass, that fire. Go ahead, brother.
No, go ahead.
No. Let's talk about a present tense actually happening at that particular time. Because if Yahweh Shai was a so-called white man, he would have said glowing in the furnace. Like red, like glowing. It didn't say that. All right, go ahead. Read that part over. Read it over. Throw it all off.
And I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire. As if that had
You got
got
the missile sign up.
They got some things for it, right?
as them that had got the victory over the beast
Yeah, like I said, like imagine that feeling when you up there, you know? Like that, like every day that goes by, Lord willing, if we have the elect, that's another day for us to get closer towards that time happening.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Right.
Thank you.
The business blew up.
And over image.
Right, the things that America stands for, okay? All the stuff that made America what it is now. You know? Now keep going. Homosexuality and all that shit. Like America is just a big cesspool of fucking fuckery, man. Okay? You gotta look at these people walking around with the tight shit on and shit. You know?
Men and women.
Men and women. Now you get tired of the whole shit, man.
Man, the scripture says hate the evil. But they talk about we hate. Meanwhile, hate is going on all around us, man.
Yeah.
This truth brings you out of that hate. And they want us to stay looking like that, man. Blunts in our mouths, you know? Messing with people's... See, the Christian church got all kind of adultery going on. Homosexuality. In this church, which means calling out, we ain't having that in this congregation, man. And we speaking for all the brothers, okay? We ain't having homosexuality, walking around with tight ass pants and shit, looking at coveting other brothers' wives and possessions.
Right.
We don't do that, but the Christian church do, and they'll tell us we hate. Yep. So who's the real haters, man? And who's the real lovers of the doctrine, the gospel? The men of the Lord.
Real men of the Lord.
Not Gilligan.
Oh no, you got the camera on me, so I'm over here talking.
Oh yeah,
Hey, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, sure, yeah, okay, come on. Yeah, you were speaking. Anyway,
Bring that out. Bring that back out again. I'm about to get shot.
It says, and I saw as it were a sea of glass sprinkled with fire.
You know, that's us looking through the church.
I was getting ready to say that, As you know, when we look down on this place, we're gonna be laughing.
Right.
When we look down on this place burning. When we look down on this place, when it's on fire, when the missiles hit, we're gonna be laughing, man. You know? You gotta think about it, ain't gonna be no more wickedness, man. There ain't gonna be no more homosexuality.
Yeah.
You know? And ain't gonna be no more nigga woman looking right dead at you. They gonna be looking down shamefaced like the goddamn Jewish woman do.
As they should, man.
As they should. And you ain't gonna hear the nigga woman mouth from a mile away. You ain't gonna hear a nigga woman cursing out the so-called cursing out that man.
Yeah.
And the men is gonna be men. Men ain't supposed to be taking that shit, man.
They getting cussed out, all puppy dog face, looking all hurt.
Man, women got killed for that in ancient days, man.
Right.
You know, men killed that women for that shit, man. You know, righteously, I mean.
Right.
It wasn't no abusers.
Right. What's the story of, was it David?
Threw in the
For laughing at him.
Yep.
You know? We ain't gonna be having none of that shit no more when we get to the kingdom. Ain't none of that shit gonna be happening.
Hey, but you know what? On another note, you know, the Lord about to start stepping up judgment on these women, man.
They already are.
Yeah, I'm saying, you know, it's heating up now.
Yep.
Police putting hands on these women now, man.
Yeah.
Men out here putting hands on these women.
Yeah. Oh, you know on that scripture.
Oh, he has scripture too.
Yeah. Go on. You go ahead. You go ahead on that scripture.
Ezekiel.
Yeah.
What was it?
There's a new breed in town.
7-21.
A new breed of men. What Eddie Murphy said in that movie.
There's a new sheriff in town.
There's a new sheriff in town.
His name is Reggie Hammond.
Reggie Hammond. Hey, we the new sheriffs, man.
That's right.
You know? Somebody look up the word sheriff, man. I got it. Real quick. There's a new breed of men that's stepping on the scene. All that soft shoe shit that was so-called Jews are trying to put on, make us all effeminate. Now the Lord said, because really the 2/3, who gives a shit? The Lord raising up his elect. Everybody else is null and void anyway. They can wear skirts as far as I'm concerned. Okay?
I got it right here.
Go ahead. What's sheriff mean? It's new sheriffs. Go ahead.
Definition of sheriff. an important official of a shire or sire or county charged primarily with judicial duties, such as executing the process and orders of courts and judges.
Right. So the Lord set up judges. That's all sheriffs is. It's really judges.
Which means there should be no police. It should only be sheriffs.
There you go.
Well, that's how it was back in the day. When you look at those westerns, who they came to see? The
Sheriff.
sheriff.
They ain't see no
That's it.
police. Yeah.
You remember on Django, he said, "Okay, now go get your sheriff."
Right.
Yeah.
And he shot the, you know, the dude in the bar,
Yeah.
whatever. Now go get the sheriff.
Yep.
And the ultimate judge is Yahweh, you know? And Yahweh Shah is setting up the enforcement, you know?
That's right.
Hey, he got control of the spirits. So the Yahweh Shah, you know, through the spirits dictate what you do, you know? So when you get all fucked up, especially Old Testament Israelites, you ain't praying to the Lord because you got to go through Yahweh Shah, man.
Yeah. We just did a video on the Old Testament Israelites yesterday.
All right, go ahead,
Done. It's Ezekiel 7:21. And I will give it into the hands of the strangers.
That's going into a precept as far as Job 9:24. Go ahead.
To the hands of the strangers for a prey, and to the wicked of the earth for a spoil, and they shall pollute it.
Yep. So that's all the pollutants, the pollution that's on this earth right now. You know, Esau, heathens, niggas, everybody's polluting it.
That's what our homeland Israel.
Yeah, come on. You know, especially our homeland Israel. You know, it don't matter where you go, the earth is polluted. You know, like I said, everybody's adding on to the pollution.
Even when you see a group of Edomites, they look out of place wherever they are. You know?
Edomites don't look right.
No, man.
You know,
they shouldn't be able to just roam around like this, man.
But at the same time, you will never see a Christian church read that.
Yeah.
Can you get Leviticus 19:27? You know, it's a lot of things that Christians don't read. You know, in the Bible, or they'll have another translation. You know, and if they do have the King James translation, you know, they'll try to flip it to their own interpretation.
19:27.
Yeah.
It's Leviticus 19:27.
Yep.
You shall not round the corners of your heads.
You won't hear that. You won't hear that in the church.
Neither shalt thou mar the corners of thy beard.
No, that's shaving, getting super sharp shape ups. That's shaving off your beard or shaping up your beard if you didn't shave it off. Which a lot of Christians just shave the shit off. Not shit because the beard is holy, man. You know, if they'll just shape it up real super sharp.
Yeah.
You won't hear the churches read that though. They don't follow none of the laws, but they try to come up against us, you know, about whatever. But they gotta be like, look, you know, first, what about the laws? Y'all ain't following the laws, so what are you coming up against us for?
Yeah, they done away with according to them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read 28.
Yeah.
You shall not make any cuttings into your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am the Lord.
Like I said, you won't hear that in the churches, man. You know?
And it's certain scriptures that they will not go into.
No, cause they try to justify what they believe. You know? Even the Old Testament Israelites that claim to believe in only the Old Testament don't keep those laws. They don't keep those laws whatsoever. You know? They just try to do whatever the fuck they want to do.
I was about to say, if it benefits them, they'll find a new way to make it contrary to what they do.
Yeah, right.
Can you get Ezekiel 33:13? You know? So the Christian religion ain't nothing but a lie, man. You know? The true Christians are the elect, the men of the Lord.
The religion period ain't nothing but a lie.
Yeah, religion period. Yeah. You know?
33 and 13?
Yeah, come on.
It's Ezekiel 33 and 13. When I shall say to the righteous that he shall surely live, if he trusts to his own righteousness and commit iniquity, all his righteousness shall not be remembered.
Yeah, repeat that. Repeat
Come.
that.
When I shall say to the righteous
is the elect, by the way, the men of the Lord.
that he shall surely live,
Yep.
if he trusts to his own righteousness and commit iniquity, all his righteousness shall not be remembered.
So that's that Christian religion, you know.
And that's what they're doing. They trust in establishing their own righteousness.
Yeah.
You know, the scriptures say one thing,
Keep blocking.
and then they switch it and make it mean another thing.
Yeah.
The scriptures say it's certain foods that we shouldn't touch, but here they are making it their own. You know,
That's their own righteousness. See, everybody, most of the population, most of the Earth's population, will do anything to justify that they're right, man. You know, that's why these people look at us like we crazy, because we following the Lord's laws instead of our own. You know, or instead of the white man's, even though we have to abide by the white man's rules because the Lord said so. Everything comes from the Lord, man. You know, it ain't because we worship the white man, because we don't. It ain't because we worship the white man or we love this white man. No, it's because the Lord said, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua said that we have to live peaceably here. Because if we don't, we gonna end up like them stupid ass niggas in jail. That like to fight up against the police.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's because, you know, we didn't follow his laws, statutes, commands. We gotta be subject to the eyesores that we see in our world, man.
Yeah, that's why
this place that we live in, we got a lot of abominations walking around. You know? We look at these so-called white people like they crazy, man. That's right.
Cause they are, man. They don't even belong here.
That's right.
And neither do these coonery niggas, man.
That's right. Yeah, homeboy over here with the Crayola.
Yeah, what the fuck is he doing, man? Sneaking pictures and shit, man. That's our people though. But he won't say nothing to them though.
Yeah.
You know?
That's the true Obama.
You have a question? Do you have a question? I said, do you have a question? I said, did you have a question? Yeah, because I saw you taking pictures. Oh, okay. We know. All right.
Kool-Aid.
Okay.
He down with OBB.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we just kind of thought that you was taking pictures of us, so yeah, you know. That's how we probably
He was taking selfies.
He was taking pictures of himself.
Oh, okay. Can I read that?
Yeah, that outfit.
All
right, go ahead.
No, it says, but for his iniquity that he hath committed, he shall die for it.
Yeah. So all our people going to die for their iniquity, man. You know? It's straight to the point.
So-called white man, he's gonna die.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, that was yep. The Esau too.
Right.
Like I said, niggas won't say nothing to Esau, man. You know? They won't bother the white man. You know? You get Romans.
The white man could say Jesus. The white man could say Jesus was a white man. And you know what niggas will do?
Yeah, he was a white man.
They'll say, well, yeah, that's all right. But we say Jesus was a so-called black man. The first thing a nigga want to do is defend it, try to come against it. But the white man could say it's all right.
Yep.
You niggas are slaves to Esau, man, in their spirit.
Especially you Christians. You know? Because the Christian, that whole Christian doctrine ain't nothing but they Edomites. You know, they just want you to believe that, man.
It's gone. It's Romans 10.
And really, it started from Jake.
Yeah, gone.
Yeah. Really, Jake started that Christian. Well, really, the Christians are the elect, the true Christians.
The true Christians, yeah. That's
but
the false Christians.
Going back to Constantine and them, even going back to Greco-Rome, you had Jakes do all that shit, man.
Yeah.
We the only ones take things to other levels.
Yeah. Wickedness. All the time.
You gotta know when them temples was sacked, that you had Jake took a statue, an idol. That's when the scripture says add sin to sin. You had Jake would take an idol and double it, make it something greater. If it's a 10-foot golden calf, Jake gonna make that shit 50 feet.
Yeah. It's like the brother here sent me a video of Esau doing what he do. This fucking freak, man, on the beach making sandcastle penises, man.
See?
Wow,
and was you know, making an art of it.
Well, I mean, all throughout the school, which I know this is nothing new, but all throughout school, you said you had spray painted penises that niggas sprayed up there, man.
Hey, look at
In the stalls, you right.
Yeah,
in the stall.
Elementary school.
Yeah, but even in the hallways, the lockers, the bathrooms, it don't even matter where the hell. Even when the teacher's sitting there, this nigga go up there and draw a big ass penis on this shit, man. What the fuck?
Yeah,
I've been seeing that a lot on the staircases.
That's what I'm saying. It's everywhere, man.
You staring at it when you out here in abroad, man. With these the erected statue, what is it? That monument in D.C.
Yeah.
The monument up on.
We got one here on what's that?
Mount
Charles
Vernon.
Street, Mount Vernon. A phallus symbol, man.
In Gaytown. That's the Gaytown
Yeah.
of Maryland.
Turn that camera around.
Yeah, come.
I'm gonna show you a phallus symbol right now.
Right there.
Look at that fire hydrant, man.
Yeah.
You got a stick shift in your car. That's all. Everything's
Yeah, everything is
fucking
perverted,
homosexual.
man.
The fucking deodorant bottles and shit.
Sex is over essentialized, man.
An actual water bottle. That, especially
Hey, we're bringing the speech. Country hit.
especially
Sure
Deer
is.
Park. Those bottles, the way how they
made it
inside
cold.
of the wall, like pink.
White power.
No, he said black power, didn't he?
That was
Black
like
power.
power.
He's really saying white power.
Yeah, come on.
Being sarcastic.
But even for camera edification, the hell with black power, man.
Yeah, the hell with that, man.
You know? Hey, can somebody, can you get Psalms 58 and 3? You can drop that scripture. You know? Yeah, you get Psalms 58 and 3.
Yeah, come.
You know? Cause now we gonna have to switch it over to Esau.
Yeah.
You know, I was trying to get into it with the Christian the church a little bit, but you know, now we on Esau, I just can't dodge around it. You know? You know, Esau and this wickedness, man, this shit gotta go. The pollution, you know, the missiles. Going on up to the missiles now. America gonna get destroyed by a penis, man.
You said the song?
You know?
58-3.
Yeah, you know you fucked up, right?
58-3.
As they say,
You don't know y'all Israelites? Hey,
Man,
Yeah,
you know,
exactly,
our
they
people-
don't.
Our people don't know
You know,
a
because
goddamn
our people are
thing.
destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
Our people don't know a goddamn
know,
thing, but
all they know-
it just work for Esau, man.
So, like, you know what? My bad. That's exactly what I was going to say. You took the words out my mouth. All they know is Esau gave them a lunch break, so they're going to run and get their money, their food or whatever, and hustle back on that goddamn plantation, man.
They're probably
So, like-
heroin addict.
Hey, come.
them city workers, they the worst kind of niggas, man.
They
Yep.
all get high, man.
Yeah, they do. They ride around on that truck. They send a runner to go out and get their hit.
Yep. I used to work doing that shit, man.
His brother did too.
Well, I mean, I was in community service.
Yeah.
But for the 2 months I was there, all they was doing was dipping dope.
All day.
All day, they just get dope, man.
Yep.
Getting out the gates.
Different dope strips all over the city, man.
Yep.
That nigga gonna wave his hand like, hey, you know what? May that be a curse upon him, man. Cause I hate niggas like that, man. You know, probably a Muslim.
Well, he's supposed to do it, man.
Yeah.
Like you said, you ain't up but a fucking nigga. A nigga ain't up but a 2/3 nigga. So the hell with it.
What does a nigga know, man?
To work for Esau.
Money, holding clothes on.
That's
All
all
a
a
nigga
nigga
knows.
You know how to chop up that dope and that weed. That's all a
That's all a nigga know,
They
man.
love their women, so-called.
Yeah.
They don't really love them. And that woman did shit. That women sleeping with every goddamn thing.
Niggas.
Yeah. Go on.
You know?
You got some? I know you got some.
Yeah, well, I'm just going to lump both our men.
Nah.
You go ahead and bring that out.
The nigga art shit. Yeah. Hey, it always go full circle, you know, the Esau, the niggas, the women, back to niggas again, man.
Yep. And
Cause you got niggas of all colors, man.
Yeah. Go ahead.
This is Psalms 58:3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they are born. Speaking lies.
Okay. That was the main point right there. All Esau does even when he is born, just exactly when he's born. Esau is born to be wicked, man. These niggas are stupid people who are born to be wicked, man. You know? Those people are how they are because of Esau, man. The so-called white man. You know? That's what they do. You know? Going on back to slavery, man. You know? That's why people look at us out here like we crazy. No, we looking at everybody else like y'all crazy, man.
Right.
You know? Y'all crazy for not wanting to have your salvation. I'm talking about our people. Y'all crazy for not wanting to have salvation, man. That's why we looking at these people like they crazy, man. You know? You see a trainee walking down the street. We say, what the hell is that, man? That's just crazy. You know? But it's normal to people out here.
Yeah, we looked at as the wickedness.
Good. That's what we want. That's what we want. If somebody wicked, like these Christians, call us wicked, that's a good thing, man.
Yeah.
I take that as a compliment. Why? Because that's the Lord saying, hey, you know, that happened to me, it's going to happen to you.
Yeah.
You know?
You know, you say blessed is you. When we speak well of you, nobody's speaking well of us. We only speaking well of each other, man, because, you know, the brotherhood in tune with the spirit, man.
That's right. That's right. Hey, get Amos 5 and 10. You know? Because, you know, I'm just going to, like, keep going in a full circle with this thing. As far as the Esau back, the niggas, because they all lump in together, man.
Yeah. They one big abomination, man.
Big old pot of gumbo.
That's right.
I got a scripture like this. But this is Jeremiah 18 and 15. Because my people have forgotten me, they have burned incense and to abandon, and they have caused them to stumble in their ways from the ancient path, to walk in ways in a way not cast up. And those are them that follow all these vain things such as shoes. They believe in the god of shoes, God of clothes, or God of following Esau. They follow all these different things because they're under the spell. But on top of that, that's because the Lord let them be like that. Our people in the absolute worst.
That's right.
I hate a nigga worse than I hate Esau, man.
Hey, that's it.
I hate both of them just about the same now.
Equally. Yeah, they get the equal.
That's why I said
they're the same.
Yeah,
they lump together.
Yep, that's why I'm going back and forth to Esau and niggas now. We two topics at the same time.
Amos 5 and 10.
5 and 10. Yep.
It's Amos 5 and 10. They hate him that rebuketh in the gate.
Yep, they hate him that rebuketh in the gate, man. You know? Go ahead.
And they abhor him that speaketh uprightly.
So they abhor him that speaketh uprightly, man. That's us being hated for preaching, man.
That's right.
You know? From everybody. Esau, heathens, niggas, don't matter who. We gonna be hated by everybody on this earth, man. Except the elect, man. So, well, actually, you know, I am talking about the elect. You know? The elect is gonna be hated by everybody on this earth. Anybody that teaches this, the truth, y'all preach the doctrine, the true doctrine, is gonna be hated, man. We gonna be looked at as crazy. But like I said, man, we look at everybody out here like they crazy, man. Like they look at us like we crazy. You know? That's a good thing, man. That's a good thing. You know? You got something? You know? So like I said, that's for everybody. Esau, niggas, it don't matter who. Can you get Genesis 9 and 6? You know? Oh, you getting something? Okay, come on.
You got it? All right.
You know? Yeah, Genesis 9 and 6. Unless you hold something?
Nah.
Okay, yeah.
I was holding that, I only brought it out, Amos.
Okay, yeah. Can you get Genesis 9 and 6?
Yep.
Oh, you already got it. Okay, you getting it. It's a lot.
You got that out?
Yeah.
All right.
Go ahead.
Alright, this is Genesis 9 and 6. Whoso sheddeth man's blood by man shall his blood be shed.
That's why we look at you niggas like you crazy, man. You know? You won't hear that in a Christian church, man. You know? That's the bloodshed that Esau put on this earth, man. everything that we do, you know, everything that we touch, you know, this board, the phones, you know, the clothes that we wearing, it's built off bloodshed, man. You know,
Right.
Even the very earth that we standing on, the concrete, the very earth that we standing on, is built off bloodshed.
That's right.
You know, by the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, man. You know, that Esau slaughtered, man. But when we tell our people that, you're not, like I said, you're not going to hear that shit, but you're not going to hear that in a Christian church, man.
That's right. I got a scripture out of the law to back the brother up with Genesis. This Leviticus 25 and 17. And he that killeth any man shall surely be put to death. Now there's a difference between killing a man or you know, murdering or a righteous kill. You know, Esau been just being nothing but a murderer, man.
Great point. Like the point you just made about how our people being how this land was built off our blood.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a dichotomy.
You got to go further into it about the.
Hey, Esau, the so-called white man, going to be destroyed.
That's
these
right.
All these so-called white people are going to enslave.
That's right.
That's right.
Nasty looking bitch, man.
That was an Edo Mike.
It's like we was getting racist. It's like I ain't
know,
cut you off.
It's going to be a quick point that to go even further, the rest of these heathen nations again, they're from Esau too, because it's no wonder how all of the world hates Esau, because all the bloodshed is going on in other countries.
Yeah, con. Yep.
I mean,
Over there
to hell with
bombing this
heathens,
shit. Yeah, well, because the curse is going right back on the heathens too.
Yeah.
The hell with these, you know, the heathens. But even still, that just shows the wickedness. Don't nobody like Esau. You know, the heathens, they don't like Esau. You know, but that's like I said, that's all the curses that's going back to the heathens too. But that also shows the wickedness of the white man. What they did to us, man. What they still doing. You know? And them heathens, they ain't catch shit. They ain't catch twice the hell we went through. You know? They still got it better than what we got it. You know? For now. Yeah. For now. That's for everybody. For now, y'all got it. Y'all got way better than the Israelites, man. You know? Until the Lord come back. You know? Until the Lord come back. Hey, can somebody get Nahum 3 and 4? You know? Oh, you know, Esau has got to go. All the wickedness that's going on, you know, you can't tell me this place ain't wicked.
This is Nahum 3 and 4. Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcraft that selleth nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcraft.
That's all Esau works around. Witchcraft. Everything he does is witchcraft. Esau talks to spirits, man. Everything he does is all witchcraft. Bloodshed and nothing but wickedness, man. Twisted. You know? Everything he does. The medicines, witchcraft. You know?
TV.
The TV.
Mainly the entertainment.
And the entertainment, yeah. Witchcraft. You know?
But how do these people know to do wicked? The sheep got to be led to the slaughter. They don't know nothing. So it's put in front of them. All this wickedness is taught to Jake, man. The pants hanging down off their ass, that would have never happened. You know, people put on pants, they know to pull them up. But you get crisscross, the two that's been abused under pedophilia, you know? And now everybody walking around with their pants hanging down, man.
And also, in all those jail movies, that's how they fit everybody with their pants hanging off their head.
That's where it came from.
Yeah.
To let you know that they were ready. You know? After they got popped in jail enough, you know?
And you know, back in the day, women, you know, our women wore skirts and with a slip under it. You know, they would get cursed out if their slip even showing. You know? Now they walking out with their whole damn ass out, man. Cleavage showing.
But that's because the Lord said, you know what? You want to follow their gods? And every time we followed their gods, we got destroyed.
I remember them times.
Yeah, me too.
I remember them times. The women, they slip, they come out like a tenth of an inch.
Yeah.
What the fuck you doing? I remember those times.
I remember them days too.
Boarding
Yeah.
home and stuff. Boarding school. Now, when we went to Egypt, what did we do? We got accustomed to their lifestyle. So when we got let out into the wilderness, Jake wanted to go back to Egypt.
Yep.
That's in Isaiah 31.
Right. Jake will follow behind Esau wherever which way they want to go, wherever which way they go.
Yep. That's like the Reverend just rolled by.
Yeah. God.
Yeah.
When,
Got the dog talking to the dog, but anyway.
Oh God.
and that God is a scoffer. Now we heard him talk shit. We heard him talk shit on the side numerous times. It was a few weeks. The brother, remember, he was over there talking shit. I can't remember what the fuck he was saying. Talking to some other guys talking shit over here, you know. And that's why that's Esau's pit bull right there. So he probably over there talking shit to that sweet talk right there too. You know?
Probably trying to get his number.
Probably is. That guy ain't nothing but an old ass coon, man.
He's trying to get pegged.
Yep.
God damn.
That's a man over there?
He's trying to get pegged by a train.
Yeah,
Yep.
you know how you should put Legos together? That peg go in?
Yeah. That's what they call it, I think.
He's trying to get jointly fit together.
Yeah, they did call
He
that
look
for
like a
the
damn
to
freak.
put it in.
Yeah.
Call it hey.
That
He
guy
look like he lay on his stomach and spread his ass, man.
Yep.
God damn.
Fucking faggot.
I think you broke him out.
He look like a fucking faggot, man.
Yeah.
Fuck him, man.
Yeah.
Excuse the vulgar language, man.
Yeah, car.
But that's what them
Hey,
fat fucking faggots do, man.
Yeah,
and
John-
brother did that a
John.
video on
They
that.
don't like that
About
shit.
how they feminizing chicks and that pagan shit. Getting a woman to pop the man in the ass and shit, man. And Jake, once that happened, you ain't turning back around, man. Because the Lord set it up. Once you get popped like that, you have an addiction to it. Like smoking crack.
I mean, Salaki, honestly, as a man, if you willingly do something
You
like
already done it.
that, how can you come back from that?
Right. You was already curious.
And you know, and younger people supposed to look up the older guys like that, man. You know? But
Man, the older niggas has destroyed the generation.
I was just getting ready to say that. So that guy ain't nothing but an old ass coon, man.
Now, years ago when I was coming up, and we might be close to the same age, you wouldn't have no shit like that. I wouldn't be sitting up there talking to no faggot like that, man. No homosexual like that.
And look
You
at
would
this
look
dyke.
at it like, that goes to show you that Jake was only doing it because the way he saw it, the way he was looked at. He wasn't sincere about doing it because he just didn't want to do it.
That was dyke.
But that's all we see, dykes and homosexuals and shit.
This is America.
This is America.
And a lot of times, when dykes try to be dykes and try to be men, it never really work. You can still see the femininity in them. You faggots.
Hey,
It never usually work there, you know. It doesn't work 100%.
He's supposed to be watching the fucking bank.
And yeah, he
over
talking
there
to a
talking
faggot.
To a goddamn homosexual. and
Trying
shit.
to make a deposit.
Yeah. A deep posit.
God damn.
a deep
A
eyes.
deep posit.
That's crazy.
gun.
He trying to get the 50 shekels.
God damn.
Hey, you gotta get that to a man for his daughter now.
Yeah.
I
He want to be taken to get those 50 shekels.
guess that's what
I
they
laid-
get shekels.
I guess he fall under the category being drunk, huh?
He laid hold on him.
We want to take that little faggot. Don't put the camera on that. Well, you know what? Don't put the camera on that shit. Fuck it, let's go, man. You know, hey, brothers watching them, seeing that shit. You know? That's just to show you how people are, though, man. He got a vest, gun, and badge, but he's sitting over there flim-flamsing with a homosexual and shit, man.
He in deep conversation.
Yeah.
Deep conversation.
He's supposed to be watching the money, the people's money, but he's busy watching the faggot's crotch, man.
Like you said back in the day, by him doing what he had to do, he had to deal with him to ask a question, but back then it'd be a brief answer. It would just be real brief.
Might have to buy it.
You're over there talking about future coming.
Yeah.
His
Where you
shortcomings.
partying at tonight?
Shortcomings.
God damn.
Look at him, he giggling and shit. Man, I'd be glad somebody get Ezekiel 9 and 4, man. Who's switching up?
Yeah, I Sean reading for you.
Okay, yeah, get Ezekiel 9 and 4 out.
Ezekiel 9 and 4.
To the Old Testament.
Yeah. I was going on that earlier.
Yeah. Yeah, get that, man. That shit is ridiculous. We got to sit here in the midst of this, and we got to endure it. And really, when you get 1 Corinthians, the 4th chapter, go there as well.
Well, this is why this had to happen. That is why this had to happen, man.
Yeah.
Ezekiel 9 and 4. And the Lord said to him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem.
Jerusalem is a people before a place at this point. Go ahead.
And set a mark upon the forehead of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
So those working ass city worker, coon ass niggas that walk across there to get their hit, they're not signing crying for this shit.
Nah.
In fact, they would probably get popped just to get a hit. So they ain't signing crying, man. Meanwhile, everything going on, like you said, this is America. Everything going on around them and shit, all fucked up. But they're going along like nothing going on, nothing happening and shit, man.
Right.
Jake is messed the fuck up, man.
That's right.
You know?
That was it on that?
Yeah, that was it. 9 and 4.
Yeah, get Isaiah 5 and 13. You know, it's a whole lot of chaos going on around Jake, but Jake don't see it. It's as if it's not even going on, man. You know? It's what it say, roughly paraphrase, my people doth not even consider. You know, they don't even consider to come over, you know, to inquire. You know?
Isaiah 5 and 13. Therefore my people are gone into captivity because they have no knowledge.
Yeah, people.
You're a Christian? It ain't nothing, man.
Yeah, and
you're like a juggernaut.
Yeah, Con. Our people who have gone into captivity. He just walked by here in captivity. He just went and got his little sharp line up, you know. Brother asked him a question, and you know he just jogged moseyed on, man. Bring that back out.
Yeah. Therefore, my people are gone into captivity because they have no knowledge.
That's right. They have no knowledge. You know, you speak on that. I'll look for something.
And their honorable men are famished, and their multitude dry up with thirst.
And who's the so-called honorable men? Supposedly be the honorable men of our
Jesse
people,
Jackass.
Man. Jesse Jackass. What's
Al
the one?
Sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter.
Al Sharpshooter.
That guy.
Charlatan.
And what's the guy the Lord took out just recently? Eddie Long. You know, he in his right frame of mind.
Eddie Longstrong.
One more, Trayvon Martin, Plunk.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah. You know, every time something go down, they run to him now. Plunk.
Sacrifices. Like like Cochran and shit.
Johnny Cochran.
All the motherfuckers are set up, you know?
Come on, get Isaiah 30 and 1 out.
Right. When you do the research, you find out all of them being in those fraternities.
Yeah, they all part.
Every last one of them in one of those fraternities.
They're part of that Boule society, man.
Yeah.
That proves that the English language ain't shit. That's why they go to the Greek.
Yep.
And Paul was spoke Greek. You know, a Greek-speaking Jew.
Yeah.
But yet Gentile can't mean Greek. When it says Greek, Jew or Greek. What was Paul?
Yep.
They mistake him for Egyptian. He was an Israelite out of the tribe of Benjamin.
Yep.
I got Isaiah 30 and 1. Woe to the rebellious children, said the Lord.
And that's destruction to the rebellious children. You know, the rebellious children that come by and scoff. The rebellious children on the comment boards talking shit. You know, also the rebellious children within the so-called truth, man. They all tied in together. Yeah, the ones just plain old rebellious and don't listen. You know, that's why we in these curses of Deuteronomy 28, man, because of rebellion. But the scriptures say rebellion is a sin of witchcraft.
You gotta bring it back up.
Yeah,
but we gotta deal with that shit, man.
Come.
Like last week, the faggot walking by and shit.
Oh yeah.
You know, scoffers.
You got it.
Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me.
Hey, they're not taking counsel, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. They taking counsel amongst each other. And what happens due to that when these niggas get conspiring together, man? Ain't nothing but wickedness gonna come out of it, man. You know, another nigga will put the spirit on you to put on some little ass shorts. You know, because everybody else doing it. Which what the hell is a man doing showing the shape of his ass, man? Yeah, right.
They take counsel of the white man, though.
Yeah, con. Yeah.
They take counsel of Esau, but not of the Lord.
That's right. We take counsel against each other, man. Because, you know, because nothing but good could come out of it. And you so-called white people going into slavery, man. Thus saith the Bible. Okay? So enjoy your day. Enjoy Fells Point. Because soon America's going to be destroyed. That's right! You got it.
Reading on. And that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit.
They're not covering themselves with the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. They cover their spirit with the spirit of America, man. They cover themselves with the spirit of so-called flourishing in America. You can look at the so-called white man, he's flourishing. Look at him. They can enjoy the sun that's destroying their skin. Okay? But this is not a thing of color. You got some certain people who may have the skin color of a so-called white man, but they're not of that nation, man. This is not a thing of color. Okay? You can look at some of them and say like spirit is not of an Edomite. All right? It's a wicked spirit down here, man. This is Esau. You know, this is not even the elite that come down here and chill, man. This is the what they call them, the bottom of the barrel of the Edomites, man. The Goyim. Yeah, okay, the minions. They not the elite not coming down here to Fells Point to chill. They somewhere in the south of France, man. In the plush parts of the land, man.
Or in a helicopter.
Yeah, on the helicopter. Meanwhile, Carol Burnett and Laverne and Shirley could come walk by and enjoy they gay old day, man. Have a gay old time, you know? And we just reading the scriptures, you know? None of this is coming from our own opinions. What the hell does our opinion mean? Nothing. You know, we being played like a trumpet. We the instruments of the Lord, man. We the voice piece. You know, the Lord is speaking to you people through us. All nations, man. That's why we sent to the marketplace to prophesy to all people. Because some of our people are tied into these other nations. You know? You got it. You can read verse 3. All the way to verse 3.
That they may add sin to sin.
They adding sin into sin, man. It ain't one thing to be a homosexual. You gotta be a double homosexual. It's one thing to be a homosexual, then you gotta take it to being a pedophile, man. To me, no, you got it.
Jake take things to the next level.
Yeah, come on. To me, a homosexual and a pedophile is the same thing.
Yeah, but they like you said, they make things that much worse because if you got a man, he'll change his sex and still be a homosexual. You'll want to have titties and still have your raw. Transsexual and homosexual.
Fucking wicked, man.
And then Jake go hard.
You want to be a bionic bitch.
Sin to sin, man.
Yeah.
And ain't got to worry about the things that Esau, he try to mock Esau, but Esau ain't got to worry about all the downfalls.
That's right.
He ain't in captivity.
Not yet. Yeah.
Not yet.
Yeah, you say he's not in captivity yet. You know, we're not in a time where we're going to cart you so-called white people, you Edomites, off into slavery. That time is coming, though.
That's right.
How do we know? Because of prophecy, man. This is a living book, man. This book is speaking to this very day.
With ships.
We couldn't. Yeah, we're going to put them out in slavery in ships, too, man. You know, we meditate term, man. I got a vision. You know, I got a thing I meditate in my mind. A planet of nothing but ocean. And just a bunch of ships, like taking Edomites to slavery, man. But we never gonna reach the destination. We never gonna reach the mainland. They just gonna spend their whole captivity on the boat, man. You know, a select few of Edomites, man. Yeah.
A lot of Israelites, a lot of us had to spend our whole lifetime on them boats, on them coming over and going back. And Gad went through it. So don't think that only the tribe of Judah, Benjamin, and Levi went on them ships.
Yeah, the Northern Kingdom.
The Northern Kingdom.
They don't want to relate.
Too.
Yeah, they don't want to relate to themselves or equate themselves as going through what we went through, man.
Right.
The first slaves came from Portugal and Spain, man.
Right.
I mean, Salaki, I mean, you right. Some of them did life did end on them boats, but I mean, if you technically think about it, everybody's life ended on there because once you got put in that mental bondage, man, that's your life right there. That mental and physical bondage.
That's right.
Everybody's life ended then, huh?
Come. You know, and it's a harsh judgment coming to these damn slant-eyed gooks, man. Feeding people dogs, cat meat. They got this thing over there where they call it gutter grease, man. They go in the alley of where the restaurant's at and catch the grease that's being disposed of and reuse it. That's right. The white man is a goddamn devil the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
The gringo is a devil.
Whether you believe it or not.
But we're gonna continue with the scriptures. I bring out verse. Yeah, bring out verse. Yeah, we're gonna read the verse 3. Hey, go ahead and take your hit of dope and have a fucked up day, all right? Yeah. But we're gonna continue to the word. Go hit your dope, take your line, but we're gonna continue to this word. All right? Hey, fuck him out. Ignore him out. Hey, he a plant. You like Apostle Tahar say, man.
He's not the good plant. He's a dry
plant. And pretend he's
back to the scripture.
Yeah, pretend he's a poison ivy. We got it out.
Verse 2. That walk to go down into Egypt.
This is Egypt, which is a spiritual name for bondage.
And have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh.
And our people strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, in the strength of America. Donald Trump, these so-called leaders, man, he's still going off in the car, man. That's showing you that this word is powerful, man. Because if it ain't our people that's going to get the judgment, these goddamn Edomites, these so-called white people, going to get it as well. Okay? Along with the people who refuse to hear the word of the Lord, man. But they rather go sit in the church and eat a bunch of pork chops and get lied to. That's right. All right? Yes, he was. He was no goddamn white man. That's right. That's right.
That's right. He close.
Hey. Hey, you right. You right, man.
Right.
That's a spirit, man.
I mean, if you want to go into that.
All right, man. What's up? Hey, that's a Jake, man. That's a Jake all day, man.
I mean, you gotta look at it. What does the hippie do?
Yeah,
hippies about the nature.
Hippies about, you know, they ain't all love. You know, we ain't gonna give Yahweh Shah that charge of being just a straight up I love everyone.
Well,
but in a sense, you're right.
He said it himself.
He wouldn't like them niggas.
He would have killed everybody.
He would have killed them motherfuckers.
So if you gotta put it in context, if he said he's a hippie and he's gonna kill these people, that goes to show you he loved the earth. But
hey, that might be a Jake too, man.
He's gonna destroy these people.
The Lord gonna send an example. He send that wicked dope fiend by that need his hit, and then he send a guy, you know, that looks like a so-called white man. But he's bearing witness with the spirit of Yahweh Shah, man. He said he's not a white man. He would be a brown skin colored man. Because on that sign, you know, they get offended at it.
Like this.
The sign they get offended at, you know, they will get offended at this. But the Cesare Borgia, it has scriptures on it to let you know what he looked like, man. People look at the sign and just ignore the scriptures that's on it. Okay? You know? Because when a nigga, I'm gonna say a nigga, I'm gonna use the word nigga. When a nigga read a book, they go straight to the pictures. God damn. You know? Shot, man. Yeah, you can cut yourself on that, man. See, that's all Jake focused on, man. We brought that out earlier. The brother right here brought out that Leviticus 19 and 27.
That's why pictures are important, because that shows you how pictures are important, because when you read, people think have a photographic image.
When you read, you think in images, man.
Right. When they bring out the picture that kind of portrays what they think it is, they believe it more. Or they put out a picture, they was like, this is what it is.
Yeah,
they make it face value.
All people learn in different ways, but for the most part, everybody when they read, you should be seeing images, man.
Right.
You should.
She has a question.
Okay.
On question, she has a statement.
Okay.
About the blood. Don't mean to.
No, you good. You good.
But go ahead, you can address it to
Put the camera on her. Huh?
No,
put the camera on her. She got a statement.
Okay, well then that's good then.
Yeah, it's fine.
While you teach about learn about the bloodlines of the world. The only human blood type of bloodline in the world is B. If you look on the news, they'll tell you that it's AB. They say that's the holy grail. It's not AB. In order to make an AB, you have to have a A and a B. Anyway, the oldest bloodlines are O and B. How you doing? I'm Eve Goodman. I'm a human bloodline. It's a B.
So she said
and we are black. And we are black.
We
are black.
Put that out. John 6.
We are black. In the back of the Bible, when it tells you if you're in the image of a beast, that's why they keep telling you O is reptile and A is chimpanzee. And they keep telling you. Anyway, nice to meet y'all.
Yeah, that's bugged out right there, man.
It's bugged out?
Yeah, that is, man.
Well,
you know, this thing is about the spirit, man.
We in Revelation.
Our spirit bear witness with the spirit that we the Israelites of the Bible, man. We don't have Esau's technology be going to the O negative or B. This thing is spiritual, man. This is not a thing of carnality. You got that out.
John 6:63. It is the spirit that quicketh. The flesh profiteth nothing.
It's the spirit that quickeneth. The flesh profiteth nothing. So people talk, you know, I went and got my lineage traced. I got my blood type. And fuck all that shit, man. No, we good. We good. But yeah, man, fuck all that shit, man. This is the thing of spirituality, man. Okay? The Lord can send Archie Bunker by, but if you talk to him, he just might be a Jake, you know? I'm talking about, you know, McBaldy right there. McBaldy. You know?
It is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing.
That's what I was talking, and that's another thing what I was talking about earlier. That niggas, our stupid ass people, will trust in Esau's devices, but they don't trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Fuck all that negative blood type A, D, T, whatever the fuck, man.
What's that shit?
XY chromosome.
No, that little .com, you can go trace your heritage, lineage.
Ancestry.
Man, the hell with all that Ancestry.com. Yeah. This the Ancestry.com right here, man.
Yeah.
That there's a table of nations in Genesis that got 18 nations, and there's a chosen nation, man.
First of all, she come up here talking about she want to ask a question, and then gonna tell somebody how to teach. This the Lord show up here, man. That's why brothers condemned her. She got her ass up out of here.
Got her ass up out of here.
Even before brothers even got a chance to cut her. You don't come to Esau school, or you don't go to the church and tell them what to preach or what scriptures to bring out, man.
Right.
But you gonna come here and try to tell us what to preach?
Yeah, that's a product of a nigga woman, man.
See, the question is, I would have asked her, okay, so you claim that we're all black. What does it matter if it doesn't profit the spirit? Anybody can call themselves black, but that doesn't mean they are. You had to know the definition of black anyways. We're not black.
Right.
We so-called call ourselves black, but that's not the case.
Never mind, no, don't get it.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
She said something about reptile too.
Yeah,
She's talking about
reptilians.
The other beast means reptilia.
The old means reptile.
Yeah.
What does that matter though?
If she want to call,
the case, what does that matter?
If she want to call people reptile,
Proverbs 1.
then that's completely not right because our bodies, these bodies are made up more. They're less than human. They're made up more of viruses and bacteria than human.
I mean the reptiles. Reptiles don't really catch any diseases. Well, they may have some, but their skin is much more thicker than ours.
And they're not even just that. Reptiles are cold-blooded.
That too.
She was bugged out. Just let me show you. I'm holding. All flesh. The scriptures even speak that the flesh of beast and man are different, man. You got that out.
Proverbs 1:22. How long, ye simple ones, will you love simplicity?
Simplicity
and the scorners delight in their scorners.
How long will these people love simplicity, man? You know? How long will these niggas like the knowledge that Esau can give them? Okay? Let Esau tell you who you are, man. Instead of the true logs, man. This is a true history book, man, of all nations. You got it.
Definition of simplicity. The state of being simple, uncomplicated, or uncompounded. A lack of subtlety or penetration. Freedom from pretense or guile.
In a blue letter. Yeah. It's a Proverbs 1:22. Yeah, man.
So they are the state of being simple.
They simple-minded, man. The scriptures say, give me any plague but the plague of the mind, man. And that's a retard, man. These people walking around here retarded as hell, man.
Well, like I said, you know, you're going to have, you know, blood type A spilled on the street, blood type A won't be spilled on that street, blood type B going to spill on this street.
Hey, but
negative blood type going to be spilled on that
like the Lord will say, like he going to go back and see all the bloodshed that's on his land and going to be trying to see what type is O type negative or whatever, man. The fact of the matter is that Israelite blood was shed on his land, man. Period. Israelite blood was shed to build up this land. Come on, you got it out.
Still leads to the same thing. Simplicity, naivete, simple, foolish, open-minded.
Simple and foolish, man. You got it.
Yeah. And scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge.
That's more simplicity riding by, man. That's another tribe right there. Yeah, that was he probably Dominican, man. Simeon. Yeah, let me look this up real quick. Come on, bring this out. 2nd Esdras 8:50.
2nd Esdras 8:50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter times shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride.
And a lot of these people walking in great pride, man. A lot of the people of our nation, a lot of the people in the other nations, the so-called Edomites, but we're here to bring out the truth that's in the Bible, okay? Y'all are going to be future bed wenches, man. And I'm not making this up. You know, the Lord said it. He wrote it. He put it in his book. Vixens, bed wenches, sex slaves, man. I'm not lying. I can't make this up. Okay, you can go look it up.
Get it in Isaiah 13.
Come on, get that. Isaiah 13 and
It tells you that in Isaiah 13, but I think 11.
Come on.
Isaiah 13 and 11.
I think it's 11.
And I will punish the world for their evil and the wickedness of their iniquity. And I will cause the agony of the pride to cease. And I will lay low the hardiness of the terrible.
Bring that up. Bring that out again.
About the houses shall be ravaged.
Houses shall be famished. Hold up.
But these are not but books of prophecy. That's what the Bible is. The book of
That's
prophecy.
13.
The Bible started 13 and 9, I think.
No.
That's how we know.
Nah.
It says the
That's how
house
we
is
know that
spoiled.
this book is the only truth, man. No other book.
I think it started at 13 and 9.
When we go to
Yeah, bring it.
13 and 9.
Isaiah 13 and 9. Behold, The day of the Lord cometh, cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate.
Keep going. Yeah, keep going.
Keep going.
Yeah.
And he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it.
Yeah. And he's going to destroy the sinners out of this place, man. You know? The natural sinners who you know, these Edomites, these other nations.
Yeah, go to
and then the
16.
sinners of our people.
16.
13 to 16.
Yeah, 13 and 16.
All right.
You can go at 15. Start at 15.
Okay. Isaiah 13 and 15. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
Yeah, you black, so-called black women that love the white man, and you niggas that love Esau, and really that's going to his system. How Jake loved his system, the mark of the beast, his beast system, and that microchip. Go ahead.
Their children.
Right there. That's it's always an example. Every time I didn't even see that, man. You know? Go ahead.
Their children also shall be dashed to pieces.
Right.
Before their eyes.
Yep.
Okay,
So go ahead.
No,
break it down.
No, I'm just gonna say, you know, the same way they did our kids. You know, cut the woman's stomach open, to have bets on if it's a boy or girl. We're gonna dash their children to pieces as well, man. This happened. Okay? This guy got cut, you know, his arms cut off, leg cut off, hung and burned. We're gonna do the same thing to their children, man. Right! Only not that perverse homosexual stuff. We ain't doing that to the.
And then we're gonna have the Edomite women or their daughters sitting up in there, and that goes to Isaiah 7. We will bring our own food. That's talking about our women. But guess what? Esau, we gonna take. Keep going on that.
Their houses shall be spoiled.
Yep.
And their wives ravished.
Yeah, man. So we gonna kill the so-called white man, okay? And we gonna take his wives. That's right. If we like her. We might not like her, or we might come in and she might already be bent over on the bed. Wait. Hey man, they're gonna be going willingly. And the Lord gonna put the spirit to give everyone their portion. That's gonna be some
Look at 18 too.
Yeah, read that. That's gonna be some women that the Lord gonna allow Esau, the women, to fight against us, so we can have that power of taking. All right, go ahead.
Verse 18. Their bows also shall be dashed, the young men to pieces.
Yep.
And they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb.
Right. You pregnant ass women and shit, man.
Their eyes shall not spare children.
Yeah, and that's going into Esau too. Esau's not gonna spare you, so-called black woman, man. He gonna kill you like he's done in the past, and kill your children. It's not gonna be that thing where I'm pregnant. You know, mess with the women. You know that shit. Women and children first. Women and children first. Get the fuck out of here. So if the women and children go first, who's there to protect them? The man has to be held high. So then he can take the women and children. Women and children are casualties of war. Okay? Go ahead. Go ahead, brother.
I was looking for scripture.
Women and children are casualties of war. That's all, man. This society, America, they switched it. The man get down on one knee to beg to fucking get a woman a ring. Not men up here. We ain't getting on our knees to give no women no rings, man. That's right. Okay? Because you relinquish your authority of rulership as a man.
Yeah.
Did you get down on your knees for your man? Did you get down on your knees for your wife? Oh man, it's always an example that comes up.
There ain't no real men. That's why women don't respect men.
Ain't it always an example?
That's why women don't respect men. Because there ain't no fucking real men out here. That's why people look at us like we crazy. Because we real men out here.
Right.
I
ain't getting down on my knees for no goddamn woman, man.
You none of that bitch ass shit, man. Man, you ain't nothing but a bitch, man. If you get down on your knees for a fucking woman, I'm gonna just call it straight out, man. You ain't not any man, not just you specifically. Any man, man.
The only damn that should be one reason why she get on her knees.
Ain't nothing but please you. Ain't nothing but a bitch, man.
Look at the one in the back. The woman in the back, she's smiling and shit. Look. They looking and shit. You know, like we in a zoo.
Yeah, we in the giraffe house.
Yeah, giraffe house.
Yeah.
Hey, look. There's only one reason why a woman should be You shouldn't be getting down on your knees. A woman should be getting down on her knees for you.
You giving your power over to her like that.
Right.
But the brother's just speaking on
Do you get down on your knees for your woman? He can't say nothing.
That woman right there. What are you talking about?
Huh?
Oh,
I said, do you get down on your knees for your woman? Why? Should no man get down on his knees for no woman? That's this goddamn society. Because you're the leader, right? If you're a leader, as a man supposed to lead. Because angry, why are you so angry? We angry because the Bible tells us to be angry. That's right. We side cry for, look, you believe in homosexuality? Okay, good. Well, a lot of our people do. We're angry about that. We don't believe in homosexuality. You would love your man a whole lot more if he led.
That's right.
If he didn't get down on his knees.
That's right.
He's supposed to protect you.
Stop listening to boys and men.
That's it.
Ain't no bending knee.
How is he protecting you by getting on his knees for you?
Yeah.
He's the leader. Man, stand up and be a man and be a leader of your house, man.
Why are you speaking more to him? I'm going to ask you, why is a woman speaking up for you, man? Because
Yeah, you gotta speak up for yourself, man.
You ain't nothing but a bitch
Soft ass
man.
niggas, man.
You ain't nothing but a soft ass nigga. And your woman is more masculine than you. That's why we so fucking angry.
And guess what?
That's
She
right.
probably popping everything in the fucking block.
Yeah.
Man.
Yep.
How much you want that?
She's probably in the seat right now thinking, hey, all right.
He on
Cold ass booty.
he on bended knee, and she got visions of men taking charge, man.
Why are you so angry?
Hey, I bet you she takes charge in the bedroom too.
I bet you. Thank it.
She was talking, she was speaking up more, and I knew that shit was going to happen. She was going to start speaking.
Yeah.
Start speaking up for a man.
She was more offended than him.
Ain't no.
There's real men, but it's the elect.
It's
That's
the
right.
elect. No,
Yeah,
you know?
but bring that out 21 to 10 because we were speaking on.
There's a new sheriff in town. There's new sheriffs in town, man.
And it ain't Boys the Men.
No.
It ain't Carl Thomas. You know, it ain't who else?
Babyface.
Babyface.
Talking about pay her rent and give her every fucking, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna pay a bitch rent, she gonna love me like she's supposed to, man.
Yep.
That whole shit he brought out was
It was
some
all
shit.
fucked up. Then he said
Appeal,
he'll
you
buy
got
her
the
clothes.
appeal on me.
Right. Because he's a faggot.
Done.
Hey, would you agree that men are weak and soft today? Oh, yeah, there we go. Hey, he always knows. There you go.
Hey, he said Hollywood.
Yeah.
Hollywood puts that image out there and people follow.
There you go.
You got men wearing makeup now.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. See, he
line up the eyebrows.
Hey, I think the Lord sends him like an angel, man, to come by. I'm serious.
Yeah, I believe
To help bring out the truth.
Come on.
Because
Nobody listen to
Hey, a living example
That's true.
A living example that the spirit bears witness. Without spirit.
He not an Asian, man.
That's right.
Okay? You're an Israelite. You know? I mean, you might be Asian for us the customs and all that, but our people are spread it all over. You know?
Yeah, you got people in Asia too.
Our people, you got people that like us in Asia.
Bruce Lee, for example.
Yeah, Bruce Lee. He was a so-called black man, really.
We scattered all over.
You know, they hated him because he came over here and taught that kung fu, man. His
who
first
was he
student.
teaching?
He was teaching outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they didn't like that.
His first student was a black man in Seattle.
Right. And that proves they didn't like that.
Yep.
They was like, well, how did he like these niggers?
Yeah.
Because get that in Romans 8:16. There's a reason why. There's a reason why this man sits up here and agrees with a lot of the stuff we say. Now, of course, everything he don't have to agree with,
Right.
but the majority of stuff he agrees with.
Done.
Get that out?
Romans 8:16. The Spirit itself bear witness with our spirit
So this man right here, he understands. You know? Go ahead.
that we are the children of God.
Right. So he's the children, he's the son, which really is no such thing as children.
Right.
It's sons of God.
Sons, yeah.
You know? All right, go ahead, Doc.
Done.
That get me fired up and cool ass
Yeah,
niggas. Hey, yeah, I get down on my knees to my woman. Get the fuck out of here, man.
You got people shaking their heads looking at us like we crazy.
Because they coon.
Because they coons, man.
That's right.
They know that's what they do. Talk about the security guard over here.
Yeah, they worship women.
Bold ass coon.
They worship the woman. Begging them and wonder why the woman don't respect them.
Because they get it from the white man.
Their woman is, while he's at work, the woman is getting popped by the neighbor behind the next alley.
They get
Getting a good spring cleaning.
They get that soft spirit from the so-called white man.
That's Esau right there.
Esau.
Plumbing work done.
Yeah.
The pipes clean.
Yeah, spring cleaning.
Which one?
When the scriptures go,
21 and 10.
when the scriptures go to the Queen of Heaven, right? It was the women worshiping the Queen of Heaven.
Yeah.
And then they got their husbands to worship Queen of Heaven.
Yep.
And that's what's happening today.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Deuteronomy's 21.
No, I just wanted to go back to the point
Go
of,
ahead,
you know,
yeah.
in a
Show
time
right
of
now.
war,
Yeah.
you know, it happened to our women.
Yep.
You know, they got put in a state of mourning when they came and conquered our people. So this is what's going to happen in return when this coming world war come. Then the real taking of the kingdom of the Israelites of this whole world, man. When we establish our kingdom.
Now, did you see when I really laid in her shit?
Yeah.
She softened right the hell up, man.
Yeah.
She kind of put her head down and shit,
Probably
man.
got moist.
You know, she probably got excited.
In her fucking manner.
He put his head down.
Yeah, he did.
I can't believe they said this shit.
I don't know what I can't.
Because I know many guys, let me say that let their women just run them, man.
Yeah.
Simplified.
Just control them.
Yep.
And they don't understand why they can't get an orgasm.
Yep.
God damn, man.
You got women that's been in marriages for years and never had an orgasm.
Why?
Because it got
Because
niggas,
sex comes from the mind.
The mind, yeah.
Idiot. The sex starts with the brain. The Lord didn't make a mistake. He put us over women. The minute you flip that, this woman cannot respect you. So when she laying down with you, although she might think you're cute, you're not man enough for her.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Tony Braxton said that.
You want a tough, strong man?
Body over there.
All right, go ahead, man.
You got it.
Deuteronomy's 21 and 10. When thou goest forth to war against thy enemies.
The cool he's just excited. He ain't got shit else to do but stand there and look stupid.
Yeah, he was just
So why not get entertained?
Cool, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
The scriptures going there. They just want to be entertained, man. All right, go ahead, Doc.
When thou goest forth to war against thy enemies, and the Lord thy power hath delivered them into thy hands.
And which the Lord is going to do, he's going to deliver our enemies into our hands. All the nations, man. Keep reading.
And thou hast taken them captive.
And we're going to take them as slaves, man.
And seeth among the captives a beautiful woman.
Seeth among the captives a beautiful woman.
And has a desire unto her.
You got a desire to be with her. While you see her, you think she's sexy and you want her. Like that's a natural reaction a man should have when he see a sexy woman.
That thou wouldest have her to thy wife.
And you're gonna want to have her as your wife. So you want to take her. You got
Then thou shalt bring her home to thy house.
He didn't say ask her, hey, you gonna come with me, be my man? You're gonna bring her home. He's gonna lay hold on her.
And she shall shave her head and pare her nails.
That's a show of being in mourning, of showing that you're being taken captive, like what happened to our people.
And she shall put the raiment of her captivity from off of her.
Yeah, she's going to mourn for a minute.
And shall remain in thy house, and bewail her father and her mother a full month.
Yeah.
And after that, thou shalt go in unto her.
What?
Thou shalt go in unto her.
Thou shalt go in unto her. I mean, he's going to take the box, man. He ain't going to ask for it.
Because it was time for purity.
Yeah. He ain't going to get on bended knee like a homeboy in the car.
Yeah. Down on bended. What's that, Boys to Men?
Boys to
Down
Men.
on bended knee.
Down on.
That's why you said that.
Yeah.
On bended knee. You got it.
And be her husband.
And be her husband, man. So that's what's going to happen to these other nations of women.
As she shall be thy wife.
And they're going to be our, you know, these other nations going to be our sex slaves, man.
Now, you had this Yeah, we got to teach this. We had this Christian, he made a video and said, well, if that's the case, then how is it rape according to the Bible? Because at that time when you took someone, you know, she wasn't in her right mind at that point. You killed her parents or whatever. Then you had to take time. It wasn't like she was just a damsel that wasn't married, that just wasn't betrothed. You know?
Shit don't even look right.
Huh?
No, I'm just saying that shit don't even look right, man.
Oh yeah, that shit.
Yeah, they got feminine and shit.
That's what we just talking about.
Yeah.
You know? The real men are gone, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna have. I'm gonna have. I was gonna have.
Oh, you go on, man.
I'm gonna have.
Slap.
Yeah, no. Go ahead, bro.
Please switch.
But you
More like,
finish up on that. Bar, you
like 20 more minutes anyway.
yeah, Bar, you can swap. Let me read.
You got something?
You keep reading.
Oh, all right.
I got one good and one bad. Oh shit. The big boy. Shit like this.
Yeah. Okay. Verse 12. Then thou shalt bring her home to thy house. Oh, I already read
You already read that.
Okay.
That was it on that.
Okay, yeah. But that's the whole point because women, you took women back then as, I mean, it was an honorable thing back then. It was, especially if you was claiming, women didn't have a problem with that. Or of course, like the brother said, if the woman's mind is messed up, she killed her parents, everything is get resolved, especially under the Lord. He works these things out. That's why we have faith unto the Lord to work things out with us, even though we go through hell. We still gotta do our job. You can get 1 Corinthians 16:11. Not 1 Corinthians, 1 Chronicles.
Huh.
But that's the whole.
Believe in the Lord, you a God-fearing Christian. What about you, sir? You believe in the Lord? Are you a God-fearing Christian? You said what? You're a Jew!
Atala Yahudi! Adumi Khaled!
True Jew!
Yahudi Shavatza!
What'd you say? He said he's a Jew.
Yeah.
He said he's a God-fearing Jew.
Tala Yahudi!
So why ain't he out here prophesying then?
Shaitan Shan Barma!
Natan Ra!
Run, devil.
Yeah, what the prophets, the so-called Jews, what they at prophesying, you know?
Shaitan! Yeah, who does Shaitan?
Actually, we can skip that. Go to Psalms 49:11.
Psalm 49:11.
Yup. We always got these fake Jews walking up and down, claiming they the real Israelites or Israelis. Huh?
Israel lies.
We get that.
That's what you got, right?
No, Psalms 49:11. I mean, you can read it.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
You want it?
Yeah.
Psalms 49 and 11. Their inward thought is that their house shall continue forever.
Now, of course, that goes for the regular Edomites here, that regular Edomites and niggas that think that this place is gonna go on forever. But that also goes to these Jews because they know they're gonna close this place down, but they're gonna rebuild it right back up. Perfect example, if you could get Malachi 1:4. Because these Jews think, oh, we're going to shut this place down. We're going to get everybody chipped. Everything's going to be fine. We're just going to open this place right back up. That's all Esau's mind. He thinks he can beat the Lord.
It would say, they shall build, but I shall go down.
Malachi 1:4.
Oh, that's what you know.
Malachi 1:4. Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places.
Right. They think they're going to return to build the desolate places. They know they're going to close this place. They know that right now they're in a time of impoverishment, which is why everything's coming to a close. Like a business, the business done did everything they need to do. Now it's coming to a close. It's like, what more do we need to do now? But
and ultimately, that prophecy just already happened.
Right.
They keep going.
Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build.
Then they built up America. They reincarnated Rome.
Especially when sock house crash.
Yeah.
That was when it was. That's when it was impoverished. But then they rebuilt it up to what it is now.
Yep.
You read.
But I will throw down.
Right. This place is gonna be done. I'm not only talking about when this place crashed, because that's the agenda for that to happen on purpose. But I'm talking about when the nuclear missiles come. That's when it's really gonna go be thrown down. But you can't rebuild it. You read.
And they shall call them the border of wickedness.
Right. What is the border of wickedness? This place in general is a border of wickedness, but Esau is a border of wickedness. Hell, anybody in here is a border of wickedness. Except for the elect, because we're trying to get out of this place. We're not looking to stay here. We're looking to get out of this place right here and now. But of course, we got to remain patient unto the Lord. Let's, you get Isaiah 14:21. Yes. Right, because we look to get out of here. What is the main key of us getting out of here? To wake up the elect, prophesy the downfall of America, and prophesy that Esau's going to the slavery.
Right!
Because this place got to be done with. Esau built this land off our own blood. Then going to other countries, building the other shit in the other countries' blood. Because why? Because he thinks he can make a big ass profit off it. And I ain't justifying these heathens because they're gonna get what they deserve.
Right.
But nobody likes these Edomites. Everybody hates the Edomites. That's why China's is already at war with Babylon. Russia already hated Babylon. The Arabs definitely hated Babylon because America's the first one that started that shit with that 9/11. North and South Korea about to get on America's ass. You go and read it.
Isaiah 14:21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers.
Right. And who's preparing slaughter for the iniquities? Who's preparing slaughter to the children for the iniquities of their fathers? Esau, because of the shit he does. Because he needs to be put down. Because we tired. Everybody on the face of the earth is tired of Esau. That devil needs to die and be put into slavery.
Con.
Right. Nobody wants to be sitting here deal with these Edomites. Right. You got this. All right, you can bring something. Oh yeah.
They're at the bar. She's looking at you. She's looking at the bar. Yeah. He want him to look at him.
Hey, there he is. Hey, fella. Remember him? Yeah. The coon guy.
At the other place?
Coon from the motherfucking north. Yeah, that was downtown, right? Yep.
Yeah, he thought he knew every goddamn thing.
Yeah. He started shaking the shit.
Yeah, that's him.
It's Ezekiel 25:14. It's saying, I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel. And they shall do in Edom according to my anger and according to my fury. And they shall know my vengeance, saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushua.
That's right. That's the whole point. This place is going to be destroyed. Esau is going to know the wrath of the Lord. Hell, everybody here is going to know the wrath of the Lord. Because the 2/3 of our people got to die. But the whole goal is Esau. Because he's the one who keeps wicked shit going around. You got a bunch of vixens running around too.
Yeah, they getting ready for slavery.
They getting ready for slavery. They ready. No, they can get started now.
Burning hell out that clutch.
Hell yeah.
There ain't gonna be no good shit.
After the scripture, you go to Swim.
You wanted to
10:2.
Psalms 10:2. The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined.
You got a question, sir? Okay. Micah. Yeah, read.
Psalms 10:2. The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor.
Right. That's what Esau has been doing this entire time. Esau, the so-called white man, has been plotting billions of things to go against us. Having our own people go against us. Putting drugs in the communities. Having foreigners take over what seem to be our establishments, which ain't even ours anyways, because we still had to pay towards Esau.
Yeah, our establishments don't last, you know. So-called black business don't last, you know.
But they try all sorts of
He
things.
was coming to check us out, see what's going on.
At least he acquired.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
acquired.
that's true.
Half our people don't.
Or he's one of those.
He might have
How he
been.
run?
Yeah, that's why I covered my crotch
He
up.
is a crotch watcher out there.
That's why I covered mine up.
We get them. Yeah, because he just kept looking down and shit.
Sign ran him away, by the way.
Yeah.
Didn't he have them sunglasses on?
God hates fags, yeah.
He left after he saw that.
Yeah, he's a homo.
Oh.
I'm bird watching, by the way.
I don't have no idea why them splendors like coming up here, man.
Splendid. You talking about that artificial?
Artificial sweeteners and shit, man.
God damn.
You know?
Made for complete 10 gallons of sugar.
Aspartame.
Oh no, not a.
Because they carry themselves like they tough, but they're artificial, man. When he started running across the street, you can see it.
Glucose.
Yeah.
He left a trail of skills behind.
Yeah, he did.
Is that glucose?
Glucose, yeah. Fructose.
Oh no, God, that's a corn syrup right there.
Yeah.
He didn't need to buy no Skittles with Trayvon Martin. Just pulled his ass up.
Yeah, here I go.
Go
Oh
ahead.
shit.
Let them be taken into the vices that they have imagined.
They're probably Satan worshipers, man.
Probably.
They look like Satan worshipers.
Wearing all that black.
Yeah, gone. Yep. That black.
Yeah.
God damn.
That gothic hair and all that. They probably drink blood and shit, man.
They probably do.
Yep.
Baby's blood, goat's blood,
Yeah.
their own dog's blood.
Jaws.
Jaws.
That was a good movie.
I heard the least gotta have
Are you a
that
lesbian?
blood.
Are you a lesbian?
She got the gift.
Don't worry
I'll
about
buy
it.
that
No,
for
she got
$1.
headphones. She got headphones on.
But it was
We'll straighten you out.
it's a big thing that the what's it, one of the I think it's David D. Rothschild, something they say he gotta have that blood. He drink that blood.
They all do. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's part of they witchcraft.
Yeah.
Now you got a little bit more.
That was
Yeah, finish the rest of two.
I read the whole two. Go to three.
Reread it again.
Okay.
Because I want to get to the point.
Okay. Psalms 10:2. The wicked in his pride don't persecute the poor. Let them be taken into the devices that they have imagined.
Let them be taken into the devices that they have imagined. That's their missile. Even before then, they've been planning all this stuff. All this stuff they've been planning is going to come right back on their ass. It's just another tally up to the mark to see, okay, this is what this Edomite done. Not just any Edomite, I'm talking about all Edomites, especially them Rothschilds. We're going to tally up the marks on them because all the shit they do. We're going to come back on them. But them crafty devices of theirs is going to be them missiles that they've made. It's going to come back and destroy them. And it's going to destroy Babylon. That's the main key right there. What are the main keys, Salakia? Come. Because this place needs to go. Okay, you can swap off Dubai. Come.
It's Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
Woe to them that devise iniquity. That's destruction. Woe means destruction. So destruction to them fake cars or rats that be crafting all this wicked shit. Devising evil iniquities upon their beds. Whatever they devise is coming on to us like twice fold because they dealing the left side, so it makes everything much harder over here. When they bring all this shit out, they could be thinking, oh, we're gonna have men following after that women. Not they're gonna make it niggas. You know, niggas make it worse. They're gonna worship that woman. Niggas, they make everything worse on here by spirit on the unspiritual hand. We could be having a nice camp. One nigga woman comes up and makes it all off for us. Which we know we ain't gonna get into that with the woman because with the woman being up here. Because it's not for them. They ain't no business of coming up here. But these niggas gotta die. Esau's definitely gotta die for the stuff they be doing.
It say when the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand.
Right. The Lord has given them the power in their hand. to do with the shit they do, to make homosexuals legal, to make us weak for their fun, turning in the entertainment to turn men into homosexuals. Why? Because the niggas want that money. They want the high status, and Esau takes advantage of that. What makes it so right to be a homosexual? I mean, what makes it so right to turn a so-called straight man into a homosexual?
That's pure wickedness.
Right. All because you see the weakness that he wants money. He'll do anything for it. Yeah, Job 30:8. That's the wickedness of our people. Our people has to die right now. Only our people can definitely Esau. There you go. And one of the biggest wicked things is not only having our women over us, but taking our heritage too.
It's Job 30:8. They were children of fools, yea, children of base men. They were viler than the earth,
Right. You see what Esau does to the earth. Plants a bunch of concrete on the ground, so the trees can't even grow properly. The grass can't grow at all. They want to control the grass to how much they want the grass to be. But yet they build all these stores on top of the land. If we're breathing in fucked up air. We're breathing in chemtrails. The heat sits down on the concrete to where it can't even go back up. Even when I was a kid, a little bit back then, the air was better. You had some humidity, but it would go away at least. Now it just sits here like it's just trapped in a box. Then on top of that, we got the food. The food ain't even real.
Let's not to mention the sinkholes that be popping up too. When it rains, if you notice when rain hits the ground. Oh, okay. If you notice when rain hits the ground, it's supposed to absorb it. But Esau, the so-called white man, builds his concrete, so that's why sinkholes keep popping up everywhere. Where the hell the rain's supposed to go if the rain is damaging the fucking concrete? If there's concrete here,
that's a good point.
You know, that's Esau, the so-called white man. So people look at us like, hey, we crazy because we blaming the white man. Well, who the fuck else is doing it? You know?
Hey, we ain't destroying the animals.
We ain't destroying the animals.
We ain't destroying the wildlife.
Exactly.
We ain't polluting the land.
Exactly.
So, we ain't condoning the homosexuality and things of that nature.
We ain't putting the guns in the community.
That's right.
We ain't bringing the crack in the community.
We didn't bring all these different religions either.
Right.
So whether anybody believe it or not, Esau the so-called devil.
That's right.
The devil, the so-called white man. We don't bring it. I know why you were saying that.
Yeah.
He might talk and shit.
Yeah, for always.
It's Jeremiah 50 and 36. A sword is upon the liars, and they shall doubt. A sword is upon her mighty men.
Right. So the sword is going to be upon these liars, these Edomites, taking our heritage, putting all these fake religions in here to confuse our people. It's bad. It was bad enough that we gotta be in this captivity, but they gotta make it worse by turning us against each other as it is, by making us all confused. To the point we don't even know what the hell we are. Shit makes no sense. This place definitely gotta go. Malachi 4:1. Yeah, 4:1.
Yeah, that's the song. God sing to his woman.
It's Malachi.
That Boys to Men. That's what we was talking about. The niggas, soft shoe niggas singing that song to their woman.
Oh yeah, shit.
It's Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, all that do wickedly shall be stubble.
Right. The proud is not only Esau, but that's our people too. Our people proud of being in this side. But of course, our people going to be brought back in the righteous mind but Esau gotta be killed and be brought into slavery. Because our people are the worst, but Esau definitely got to get his time in. Because what he do with us? He had us in slavery. We're still in slavery. We got to still deal with the shit Esau puts in front of us. We can't grow our own land. We can't grow our own crops inside our backyards. We can't do the majority of shit that we're supposed to do. What's that scripture that says he that killed with the sword should be killed with the sword?
I'll find it.
Yeah.
It say in the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts.
Right, this place is going to be destroyed. It has to. Why would we want to live here? Sun beaming down, which is fine, but the heat has nowhere to go. It's trapped all around rocks.
Hey, it's reflecting off that, creating bad air. You know, you can't breathe. The air is thick. You know, when we get the weather from off the news, they give us an air quality alert. Cold yellow, cold red. You know, all the smog coming from these vehicles, which they got a design that can run off water. But Esau's so greedy, he want to continue to sell that the oil and the fuel, man.
Which was just funny because me and the brother here was just he pointed it out to me that we already know about the buses having black smoke coming out of that shit.
The diesel smoke.
Right. And what does black mean? Death. That's some daily smoking right there.
It's a lot. Good point you made. There's a lot of people that work around them buses. When they retire, they get their 30 years in, and they end up dying from cancer.
Damn.
That's that diesel smoke.
Like the area over there at Kirk Avenue, you got to move the bus company because the smog was polluting that little neighborhood over there.
Yeah, them running them buses all night.
All night. Yep.
And up northwest, they had the buses inside, and people were dying from cancer.
Yep.
Because of the fumes.
God, it's Revelation 13:10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. It say, he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
Right. So didn't Esau have us in captivity? Didn't he kill us with the sword, shooting us down with guns when we try to get a better life? Even now, of course, even though a lot of niggas deserve that death for the shit they do, because they don't follow the laws, even remotely. Because niggas want to buck up and then they get shot, then a whole bunch of shit out there happens. But that's supposed to happen. But they kill us with swords, not only with the guns, but with these laws, with the food we gotta eat.
Yeah, another form of that sword is these damn food and medicines, man. That's a weapon.
Food and medicine.
That's a weapon against us, man.
And then the jobs. The jobs don't pay us for shit that we're supposed to be paid for. So they give according to what they feel is right for the job, not according to how much work we put in for that job. But of course, everything got to go back and go around to the full effect. Esau's got to be put into slavery, and he's going to be killed with our sword. We're going to turn the tables on Esau, because Esau got to die. The so-called white man got to die.
That's right.
And the black woman go get in order.
That's right.
Right.
Definitely.
You gotta know how to talk, you know.
Yeah.
And not Adam.
Revelation 18:6.
She could have walked anywhere else to go around there, but she had to walk right on by here.
Right.
Just to go over there. Why don't she just go and cut up there, man?
Should have said alcohol you later.
Yeah.
That's all women know is drink and party, get wasted.
Right, because they listen to Juicy J.
Yeah. And they
brother.
You know, they get drunk so they won't remember the next day all the hoeing they done did, man.
Yeah.
So they blame it on the alcohol.
I blacked out.
Yeah.
Well, when Jamie Foxx came out with that song, I had to do nothing but turn women into more whores.
Yeah.
They're devils, man. They're witches.
Yep. And when that song came out, when that song came on, hey, them damn bitches got low, man.
Yeah. And with the beat and all that, that was just telling them women something happened, just blame it on alcohol.
Yep.
You know?
It's Revelations 18:6. Reward her even as she rewarded you.
Right. Reward her as she rewarded us. That her is a Babylon. Babylon taught our women that it's okay to whore around. Yeah. Babylon taught us that it's okay to be bums. I mean, not bums, but niggas.
Niggas, yeah.
They and wetbacks.
You said it right, bums.
Yeah.
Niggas are bums.
Yeah. Don't care if they got the flashy shit. They still bums. Even in the Lord's eyes, they bums. Cause why? Cause we was brought low. The shit that niggas try to claim that's flashy for them ain't even real.
He look like Ham, but that's Jake.
Come.
Yeah, he does look
Ham
like
look, and I think that might be Jake. I don't know. Look at the run.
Yeah. Ham don't run like that.
Yeah, I think that's still Jake.
Ham got a funny run to it.
Yeah.
They do have a funny run.
I don't know. That run started to look like maybe when I was on you got the mitochondria DNA, which is the mother.
Yeah.
So the father might have been a Jake and the mother might have been a Hamite.
Ah, shit.
So when he ran, the mother's mitochondria kicked in.
Yeah.
And he went back to Ham. But in the spirit, he Jake.
Yeah, he was agreeing with the sound and everything. He said,
That's why you got some Jakes that can't dance.
Yep.
It ain't that they ain't Israelites.
Yeah,
a part of that.
I can't dance.
Yeah, a part of that shit just kicked in from the mother's mitochondria.
I can't dance.
All right, go ahead.
He said I can boogie.
Right. And double on to her double according to her works. In the cup which she hath filled to her double.
Right. So when Esau's ready to go, when Esau's in slavery, like he did us on the righteous side, compared to his evil side, we're going to do to him in slavery in the righteous way. We're not going to cut off any man's penis or sleep with any boys like they did with us in slavery. But no, we're going to deal with them accordingly in the righteous way. They're going to get the whippings. Their women is going to be bed wenches. Esau is going to receive his fate. And like we served time in slavery, he's going to serve double the time in slavery.
1,000 years.
That's right. Double the cup.
1,050. Could be 1,300.
It could be.
We just know 1,000.
Yeah. You got double. That's why I said double the cup.
What you want?
Only the elect lives matter, by the way.
That's right.
Not black lives matter. That's a joke.
That's right.
Set up by a Jew, a fake Jew. Go ahead. People, man.
Come.
Gotta, how to throw it out.
Yeah.
That's right. But actually,
It's Psalm 137 and 8. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Hey, but if I'm gonna go down to 9, it say happy. But if I go there first, it say, O daughter of Babylon, who art thou to be destroyed. So right there, that confusion. It's going to be destroyed. It say, happy shall thou be.
Hey, you know what else is confusing? What we just done seen in that car? I don't know if that was his woman or not in the driver's seat, but the guy in the passenger seat, he was agreeing, but the woman was like,
yeah.
Smoking that.
But he's still soft.
But he's still soft though.
He'd be like, what the fuck? What the hell that's supposed to be?
I'm here flat here, man. That's good.
The scripture says, can two walk together unless that be agreed?
Why the fuck you running like that?
It's a homo.
I just said, I just brought it out. The Lord said, O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed. That's the confusion right there. And every time we say something, the Lord sends us an example.
Yeah, you gotta move that camera, man.
Definitely send us an example by. All right, it say that reward of thee as thou hast served us. So however we've been served, we're gonna reward them.
Yeah.
Everything they did, like you say, recompense double.
A reward is not always a good thing, man.
Yeah.
Take that.
Here's your reward, Esau.
What's that?
Who marked Kathy Bates?
Oh shit.
Kathy.
That's her, ain't it?
Kathy Bates.
What movie was that? War of the Roses?
No, Misery.
Misery, yep.
God.
With Paul Sheldon.
Kathy Bates.
I'm gonna go to 9.
Like,
It's 9.
And she look just like her shit.
Yep.
It say, happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. So that means, hey, that's harsh judgment right there. And the spirit you have to have on you, just to take a little kid and bash his ass against the stone and dash him into pieces. Like, you gotta think about the force. How much force you gonna have to do that, man?
Well, the Lord put the spirit on Esau to do it to us. Look at it, she's back again. See that?
God damn.
Now that's the way she should have walked that way from the beginning. You know, so yeah. The Lord put the spirit on Esau to do that because he was already born the wicked.
Yeah.
We were born the righteous. So the Lord got to put spirit on us to kill it. Well, in the ancient times, we did take down nations, man.
Yeah.
You know, the land of Canaan.
Yeah.
You know, when you read the stories of the Old Testament, we camped out and we came back in and took the nations, Jericho and various
when
other
the Lord
places.
gave orders to kill everything,
Yep.
even the animals.
Yep. Hey, the Lord. Hey, look at prime example of Noah.
Yeah.
Noah literally, he really he set up the foundation of the earth to be destroyed.
Huh? Yeah.
He could have easily said, "Nah, everybody gonna die. Nah, I ain't doing that
I don't
shit."
want to do that, Lord. Yeah.
So he was a contributor to the world being destroyed. According to Esau's system, if you did something like that, you would, you know, if you was with somebody who killed somebody, you going too.
Walk over here for
You know? She's checking you out.
She don't need to turn me on.
They called the old head. She carried shit.
She shaped like SpongeBob.
Right.
Square pants. Square pants.
Square
Go ahead.
pants. The dope fiend just rolled by again.
Definitely looks square too. And shit.
Yeah.
That's funny.
SpongeBob.
Square.
I ain't never seen human SpongeBob before.
I'm a body so square, but then the lower body is just like tight in the
It's
way.
just like a straight rectangle.
And the little stick arms and shit.
Yeah.
And it's like
Stick
green.
somebody drew her.
Hey, don't sleep. They be the gyms. Don't
I-
sleep.
Oh man, look at that! You said fuck do it. Hey, cause nobody hitting it.
I
You
know,
probably
I
the
know what
freshest
shape
stuff.
you're talking about, but that ain't it. That wasn't that.
You gotta visualize the attack. Go ahead. You gotta daydream and shit.
It's Jeremiah 30 and 16. It say, therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured.
That's right.
That's right. They devoured us in so many different ways, especially dealing with that slavery. They definitely devoured us then.
Yeah.
They definitely devouring us mentally here.
Yeah.
But then all this is going to flip, and hit Esau hard. He's going to know what it feels like to get devoured, especially by them nuclear missiles.
That's
But
right.
especially when he goes into slavery, then he will look back and be like, oh shit, these are the same people I had in slavery. Now they're making us slaves.
Down, boy.
God dang.
I seen the
Gave him to her. It say, and all thy adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity.
Right, that's proved my point. They had us into captivity, now they're going to go into captivity. Esau's going to be put into
place
slavery.
gotta go, man.
Hell yeah.
You know?
This is porn.
It's torture, man.
This is nothing but porn. And the white man said, we're gonna have your woman look like that. And guess what? You ain't gonna be able to touch it.
Yeah.
That's a big ass curse to our people, man. To us men.
It would have been a righteous thing in the ancient world for her to be taken.
Yep.
Yeah.
And she wouldn't be looking like that.
Nope.
But by the time we get the goods, we be like, damn, this shit is good. Look at it. Nobody's supposed to be looking at that like that.
Right.
Yeah, but that's probably an illusion. It's probably all. It look good on the outside, but there ain't no engine in the inside.
Nah, man.
Yeah.
Esau probably wearing it out,
Yeah,
man.
gutted out building.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's probably what she goes home to anyways.
No, she probably go home to a Jake, but on the job, getting blasted out by
your dad.
Esau.
Her work husband.
Like a fucking
workout buddy, yeah.
porno, but having porno editions in the office and shit. Go ahead, Doc.
It's saying, every one of them shall go into captivity.
Yeah.
Right.
And they that spoil thee shall be spoiled.
Right. They spoiled us, especially with these technology, but mainly our women we can't touch our women.
Hell yeah.
We can't do nothing with our women.
We can't enjoy them. That's in the
enjoy 'em.
Deuteronomy 28th chapter.
Yeah.
Man, if the Lord didn't put a curse on us, man,
Hey, calm.
you should have women, but you should not enjoy them. And Jake thinking, I've been married 30, 40 years. I got a good wife.
Man, them niggas.
She done ran through everybody in your 30 years of marriage.
A lot of them dudes that been in them marriages that long, they unhappy as hell.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, because you know what they say when they say you get married, that's when the sex go away. How
Yeah.
can you have a wife and you want? She ain't even doing her womanly duty. She denying you sex.
Hey, you got
She got the right to.
You got pretty much pay James Bond to sneak around and get a side chick, man. That's torture, man.
You know why the sex goes away? Because it's never really meant for you to be with one woman.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So then after a while it dies down. She dies down because you ain't got no enthusiasm. And she's not, first of all, she never orgasmed to really understand what it's like to be a woman because her mind is fucked up. I don't care how good you think you are. If a woman's mind fucked up, she ain't going nowhere.
That's torture in itself, just to be with one woman all your life.
Yeah. And you know what the women say? Well, shit, I can do it too. The worst thing they could have did was gave them women the equal rights, man.
Yep.
Yeah, Salt and Pepper started that shit independent. Remember?
Yeah.
And before then, they got that little campaign with the woman showing her muscle. Back in the 20s and shit. Women's leg shit.
But the Jewish don't do that.
Nah, hell.
They enjoying their women.
Yep.
Okay?
And
That's
ours.
it.
And ours.
Yeah, and ours too.
But with that, we hope that was an edifying session. We want to give our praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua.
Double honors to the apostles of GMS and the sincere Shalom. Oh, you said Ba'ashem Rakah HaKadosh. And double honors to the apostles of GMS and the sincere Shalom, brothers out there pushing this truth in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Shalom.
Shalom.
Death to America.
Death to America.
Pop a ball. X marks the spot.
That bitch look just like a